and welcome back. So glad to see you. Thank you to those of you who joined me in my gaming with Mr. Crowlot. And as you can see, he is here, though feeling a little under the weather, but he will persevere for as long as he can, because that's what it means to be a professional, damn it!
This is what it means to go beyond. Plus, ultra.
Don't. Let yourself breathe, man. You need it.
Open window.
But, one thing to get started with is, of course, the very simple and very fun act of begging for money, because that's what I do here. Mostly because, as much as I like my job, or at least the work is very easy, I would like to make this my full-time existence, but one step at a time. So, as all of you know by now, and those of you who don't, well, I'm happy to inform you that I have a Patreon, however you want to say it. But I offer a variety of tiers filled with a variety of objects, the first of which is called the Spellkeeper tier. For just 3 measly little George Washingtons a month, you can have access to my immense catalog of spells and other such awesomeness. And with access to all my spells, you get to have them for your personal use and personal adaptation to your own games, with, of course, your DM's permission. You can also find the item shop for $5, giving you access to a massive amount of homebrew magic items. This current iteration of the magic item shop, I am going through and making the Shengong Wu from Shaolin Showdown into magic items. And I am on part 5 of 7. In just 2 short days, the next set will drop. This set will include such classics as the Sapphire Dragon and Serpent's Tail, to a few that are a little unknown, such as the Shenga Ru and the Shadow of Fear. But all in all, are a lot of fun, and definitely worth the price of admission. So I welcome you all to it. And I am actually really proud of how these came out. And the Sapphire Dragon, well, now that D&D has Sapphire Dragons, you want to create a Sapphire Dragon that can destroy a whole town? Well, become one of my item shop managers, and you can certainly do so. Next, of course, is the Monster Menagerie, which, the Monster Menagerie is full of monsters. Fun ones, scary ones, ugly ones, pretty ones. And today, and this month, is going to be the last of the goodest chicken that ever there was. You can actually see him on my art there. The little chicken that Mr. Fallen Star Art, or Emil, as some of you might know him, was kind enough to draw. The Cluckerus. He is an ancient Cluckerus. The biggest chicken in all of the multiverse. Watch out, it's a man-eater. No longer will man eat chicken. Chicken will eat man.
You know what's happening to Crow right now.
The birds. The birds are coming to get us all. So if you ever wanted to be a fan of, Alfred Hitchcock's, one of his better works, by all means, the birds.
I just want to say, with our current sample size, one out of every 3 chickens is poisonous.
Next up, for 15 a
Don't
month.
make me laugh. It hurts.
For 15 a month, we have our Species Collector. So for those of you who want a new species to play, this is the one to go with. We have a special running where you can try a 7-day free trial of my patron, and you can get all of my awesome stuff, including the species and everything below, and try it out free for 7 days. And if you find you like it, then by all means you can stick around. This month will be a couple of subspecies for my Wolfen race, homebrew race. I am adding the regular puppos and the jackals, because regular good puppos need love too. And in February, I'm planning a special sub race for Pixie. Actually, technically, I'm planning 2. But they will very much fit the lovey-dovey, love in the air theme of February. So by all means, keep a lookout for that. And the last 2 tiers kind of go hand in hand, but the next one is class customization, where I will make my homebrew subclasses available for all of you amazing people to access. This month, thanks to the lovely Cali Cat, we now have a new one coming out called the Enforcer. I know a guy, or rather a group of people. They're able to handle most problems, and if you need to send a message, well, they're good at that too. So, if you ever
Oh my god, an intimidating class that's actually good at intimidating.
Yeah, I know, it's a Marvel concept, isn't it?
I know, right?
But if you ever wanted to play the tough guy rogue, this is the chance to play the tough guy rogue. So, by all means, come check it out. It will drop on January 26th. And last but certainly not least is the DM tier. For all of you amazing DMs out there, this is the tier for you. It gives you access to everything, but it also gives you access to me. On this tier, I will give you advice, I will give you session material, I will give you prompts. I will do a lot of things to help you as a DM run your games. But you will also be able to request one specific item, be it a spells page, an item, a subclass, or a species, and you'll be able to request I make it specially for you. Oh, and also a monster. Sorry. I did not mean to forget you, monsters. You're also pretty, I promise. Also pretty. But if you approach me with the DM tier, you'll be able to get access to my personal creations, and I will create stuff just for you. I am currently working on a project for those of you who would like to know. One of my patrons, who I call my patients, has requested that I make the Hell of a Boss and Has-Been Hotel races into D&D playable races. And so I am currently on the workout for that. Starting, of course, with my favorite, and by far the easiest, which is the werewolves. Or, not werewolves, hellhounds, but basically werewolves, honestly. Because Luna can turn into a human and back into her wolf shape, so basically a fucking werewolf. But I will be making hellhounds, and they will be available soon. And then I am going to make the sinners. All of us who are going straight to hell when we all die. And it will be full of a variety of powers. It'll be like a grab bag you can pick and choose. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I then plan to make every single one, including the more fun ones and the imps, which again is going to be a big old grab bag of different imps flavored for the different rings based on the information that Miss Vivsy has let us know already. So, if you're a fan of Has-Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss, I would recommend tuning in, because the species for this next little while after February are gonna get buck wild, Chiefs. Also, I plan to unleash a new lovey-dovey themed subclass in February, even though I already have the Oath of the Heart Paladin and the Order, or the Love Domain Cleric. Is it going to be a bard? Who knows? But with all that being said, allow me to get into the game. So, when last we left off, our brave heroes, such as they are, were able to get free of the subterranean lair that was the former testing grounds for Marv. And were able to... In fact, and I can't not do it just because he's not here.
All fear the ancient necromancer, Marv.
I can't not do it just because he's not here.
I will say, I'd be getting a little worn out from my end.
Shh. But, as they escaped and as they left, there was some interesting story uncovered. Marv uncovered a interesting bit of facts from his book. Also, they met a, well, unfortunate gnoll who was tied to a totem pole. Edgin Bone Chewer. He unfortunately was driven mad when the usurper killed the rest of his clan and was forced to watch. And now Edgin wants to feast and chew on the usurper's bones. However, he gave the party something very special, something unique, as well as a bit of insight into what the usurper found. Something from a horrific and evil deity. A deity so vile that it's not even known by a name, it's known by a title. But it was not just any title. It was not just a title that only it knew, as one of the party members also is aware of this entity. And in reality, two of them are aware of the entity. But a quick jaunt for Oliver into the realm of Titania, the Earth Goddess, enlightened him more about what he will come into contact with and what this entity may be like. So, with that, and with the blessings of Titania, as well as the blessings of Edgin of the... let me make sure I got this right. The Bone Laughers, that's right. With the blessings of these individuals and with the knowledge that they had to go and assist Leon in his fight against the Vicious Claws, they headed south and discovered that the Vicious Claws camp is under attack. And to the south is another tribe of gnolls who are making it their mission to fight. And in so doing, are creating quite the problem. As it is very clear that Leon's Rockbreakers are leading this charge and are attacking, such as it is. You guys have arrived there in the evening, while it is still nightfall. And while you can see that there are fires burning in the camp, it seems that most of this war and battle is going on to the south. And so allow me to change the music ever so slightly. I'm going to leave that
More
music
dramatic.
on. Indeed. Let's see here. What do I want it to be? I want good epic music. Is this good epic music? No.
Smooth jazz.
Yep, smooth jazz. That's epic.
That music is more dramatic than a little smooth jazz.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny for so many reasons. Yeah, you know what? Let us go ahead and borrow from here. So first things first is going to be
I'm just saying, if it was a Star Ocean game, that would have been the music.
It might be.
If you've ever heard Batoy's work, he loves his electric organ for boss battles, along with
Alrighty.
jazz.
So here is what I am going to do, because this will be a combat-heavy session, my peeps.
Didn't
no.
we say we were taking a long rest before this?
Sure hope we did. I remember we said something about it. I don't know if we actually did it.
Did I hear long rest?
I don't
Okay.
know. It's been so long, I can't remember.
Well,
I remember. I don't need. I double checked. I don't need. I'm still down a few resources, but I don't need one.
I'm good. I don't need a long rest.
I just need a short rest for my wild shape.
alright, so a wild shape, short rest. Priscilla is still fine. And alrighty, so let's go ahead and see how the battlefield changes. Let me finish pulling up all the fun stuff that I need to have. Yeah. Epic music everywhere.
Stuff's happening. I can tell.
Oh, indeed.
Hey, see a
Super
world
dramatic.
map.
Indeed you do.
Since I wasn't here last time, I've got to ask some questions.
Please ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so all my stuff should be recharged, right?
Yeah, all your stuff is recharged.
Okay, let's start with that. And then the other question I have is, I would have done the inspiration thing, the inspiring leader.
Alright, so everybody has temp HP.
At least those who take communion.
Oh yes, those who take communion.
That involves drinking your blood.
No,
Oh,
it involves
not drinking
giving
it.
some blood.
Giving some blood.
Oh, giving some blood.
Yeah, it's all about give and take. You give me some blood, you get some temporary HP.
I take some
I
more
gain
of your
something
blood.
permanent, and you gain something temporary.
Mm.
Some more of Tyrador's blood.
Alright, there's that, and then I need...
How much temp HP does that give us, Callie?
I believe it's 10. But let me double check. Because I have the one D&D one, so just let me take a quick look.
Oliver shall partake in communion.
Huh?
It's like charisma modifier plus what?
2d4 plus your proficiency bonus.
What?
Yeah, this is the one D&D one. So 2d4. You have 8.
So,
To those who take it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bump myself up to 8. I'm gonna bump my horses up to 8.
Do I keep temp HP in wild shape?
yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Giant circle. Fuck.
I don't have the horse rules up. Okay, give me a moment while I'm doing that.
Horse rules?
Oh no! it's
Yeah, I need to know
Gunnar.
what the mount HP is for the paladin.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright.
because one D&D.
Do you have a mount?
Yep, because Fine Steed.
Oh. There you go.
Paladins get the Fine Steed spell, and it's bullshit. Again, it's just one more reason they're just better than other classes.
You didn't need to find a Steve.
I know. But you need to sometimes do your own thing, you know?
True.
You gotta
Yeah.
trust you to do your own thing. You're your own beast.
True.
I thought Paladin's things was smiting them into oblivion.
It is. You can do that while also riding a horse.
Yep.
There's nothing stopping you whatsoever.
Most classes can do their thing while riding on a horse.
Yep. And you just get one for free. That's infinite.
And
you
that's why
never
the
worry
Mongols are so powerful.
That also scales
Horses.
and has more HP. Because fair.
When has
Because
D&D
balance.
been about fair?
Yeah, that I really despise.
But with that, the map in question, while some of you cannot see all of it, most of you can see some of it. And I would like to take this opportunity to say that this map was made using Dungeon Alchemist,
Oh shit.
Ooh.
including the lighting, which I imported directly from my settings within Dungeon Alchemist. Dungeon Alchemist has actually made it really easy to take your map and all your lighting choices and implement them into the game.
Oh, that's awesome.
So all the lighting you see here, I didn't do it on Roll20. This is pre-programmed using Dungeon Alchemist. I just had to turn on dynamic lighting.
That's awesome.
I gotta get me some of that.
It's a fantastic program. I am glad I supported them on their Kickstarter. Way back in the day. Thank you, Dungeon Alchemist. But, so, with that being said, a short rest is possible, but I have already done some behind-the-scenes rolls in case you did take a short rest. So, all in favor of taking a short rest, press 1 in the chat.
Since I wasn't here last session, I'll take a 1. Hold on, just a sec.
What are our options?
Short rest or not short rest? Of course, you could also
I don't
long
need one.
rest. So that is an option. So technically, there are 3 options.
Could I just abstain since it doesn't matter for me?
I mean, sure.
Abstaining then, because you guys might know more of what you need to do.
Bad enough. Gobza.
I don't need one, but I recognize one of our party members does. That's what I'm trying to decide.
I just don't have any wild shapes, and I left my wild shape. Well,
Yeah.
I think it ran out as we got here, or something along those lines.
Yeah, that was the case.
So I mean,
Yeah,
I've
how
got
long
spells.
ago, between Rhino and this?
Better part of a day and a half.
Okay, yeah, I lost all the, God Blood buffs.
Yeah.
It was fun, it was flavorful, but didn't...
Oh no, my lights.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And now you
My
are
lights went out and my camera
He's a
camera
ghost.
can't tell the difference between me and the background.
Apparently not.
You're just fading in and out, becoming
I know.
incorporeal.
But,
Give me a second.
so,
Too much. There we go.
with the party taking a short rest, some things will change on the battlefield. And those of you who are able to see will uncover what happened. Yeah, I played out this whole goddamn battle just by myself, sitting here like a dickhead rolling dice.
Yeah, that's how you test your stuff. I've done that so many times for Call of Cthulhu.
But, so...
Oh, here, I will add myself to the initiative order.
Should we do that?
Not yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, not yet.
Not yet?
Beep,
Then we wait.
beep, beep,
Alright. I think I found it.
beep. And... beep.
Ugh. Kitty.
Did you say kitty or chili?
Chili.
All right.
Heard kitty.
I heard kitty.
Absolutely
too.
heard kitty.
Okay.
I mean, if I was cold, I would think, yeah, I'd want a cat right next to me now. It'll keep me warm.
I can produce 1 or 2 if you'd like.
I know you can, right? I've seen Hermit the other day.
Here's
Creating
Hermit.
talent. Hold on.
Big chunk.
Yep.
He
Blue.
kinda is. He is Potot Man.
That is basically what the spell Find Familiar does. Just produce cat.
Produce cat. Yes. I think that's what we need to do is just rename all the spells. Just don't change them, just rename them.
And here's the other one. I'm stealing you, Skelly. You can't run from me.
That'll
Produce
screw over
cat.
Wizards of the Coast.
Well, what? Technically legal.
Yeah.
This is our legally distinct Find Familiar.
I love black.
Produce cat.
This isn't Autoluke's Resilient Sphere. This is Osmond's Resilient Sphere.
This is an Odo's Irresistible Dance. This is...
Ozzy's Irresistible Dance. It's Crazy Train.
It's just Crazy Train.
That's funny. But, so, as you guys watch, the battle is going okay, kinda. You're hearing a lot of commotion. You're honestly not sure who is winning at this point. Because the battle is happening on the other side of the camp and it's far too distant for you guys to see. But now that you have gained your short rest, I would like everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative, please.
I like dying.
Oh boy.
Oh, I need to turn down the music slightly. It's very dramatic. It is a very dramatic, and it needs to take a chill pill for a second.
I have no clue where I am on the map. I don't think I could actually see myself. Oh, there I am. There I am. I found it. I found it.
I'm way up top.
And initiative, because that's my best stat.
That's
Sorry.
my best stat.
That's that. Roll.
Somehow you rolled better than me.
I mean, it's not a contest.
It's
I know
exactly what it is.
It absolutely is.
That's the definition of what it is. Contesting rolls.
It's not a contest, I swear.
Uh-huh.
But I did get a little bit better.
It's not a contest, but I won.
Yes, exactly.
You sound like that freaking hamster from, or guinea pig from goddamn, the bad guys. Fucking, it's not a contest, but if it was, I'd win.
I have no idea.
Oh, dude, he was great. Because he's being celebrated for being the most generous and kind mammal alive. And they're like, some people have compared you to Mother Teresa. And he goes, no, it's not a contest. But if it was, I'd win. I'm like, wow.
Damn.
Like, that's how you know he's the bad guy. It's like...
Generous is not humble. You know, they're two separate things.
But... So... With that being said...
I didn't say anything.
The hell? What? Anyway, but so initiative begins. Also, keep aware these are 10 feet squares.
Oh boy.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Oh.
You guys wanted to stay outside of
Feels
the
like pretty
village,
big.
so that way you couldn't be seen and wouldn't be attacked while you rested.
Makes sense.
So that is why you started where you started. But with that in mind, I will go ahead and continue this battle as if it was happening. Just so you are aware, I will be moving units unit types as those units. So, start with the Leonin, Mr. Leon, and he actually, I need to give him that new attack. Great sword. One target, and it's 2d6 slashing. Plus 2. And then this is going to be 2d8. Alright. There we go. So, Mr. Leon is... You can hear him give out a bellowing roar. And as he does, you hear a lot of the hyena chittering and cackling just die off. But he will attack. So let's see, that is going to be a 1, 2, 3. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
On the plus side, when he does hit, he hits like a truck. Damn, he rolled double 8s for his smite. Shee! Alrighty, so that's going to be... Alrighty. And then these gnolls are going to make a bunch of attacks on various targets. And they are going to make... that's 2 spear attack... No, 3 spear attacks. So that's... 1, 2... 1, 2... Alright, so that's a hit there. Giant hyena. Ah! No! Giant hyena! Don't eat me! Getting the Stabathon. And let's see here. Gonna be there. Gonna be that there. Gonna be that. This one is that there, because that one got jacked up. And then a bunch of longbow shots. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And then I'm just gonna roll 1 for each of the ones that hit. And call that a good day to die. Cool beans. And... beep. And a beep. And a beep. Alrighty. So, Gobsy, you're up first as you hear the sounds of war.
Am I aware of my allies around me?
Yes.
I can't see who's around me for the sake of being fair on the battle map, but who's near me?
So you have Oliver, Tobias, who are immediately next to you.
Oh, perfect! Those are the 2 people I wanted near me.
Oh, good. I'm glad
Who
you want me
wants
around.
drugs? Sorry.
Remember,
Oh,
kids.
do you have any amphetamines?
I can. Anybody want a speed boost, or does anybody want a? Do you want a mental boost?
I'll take a mental boost. Hence the ask for amphetamines.
Yeah. You
Can I
get +2 to
reply
intelligence,
right now?
wisdom.
I don't know.
What? What do you?
Can I reply right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, okay.
Speaking is a free action. Anytime you want, you can yell out. Well, not that word because we're streaming, but
Yes, please don't get me banned on Twitch.
I mean,
It would be unfair.
Alright.
if it didn't happen by now.
I can give out 2 now. I got something at level 6 that lets me do this twice.
I'll take some speed if you have it.
Alright, you get an adrenaline shot. Your movement speed is increased by 30.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Gots to go fast.
And now, Tobias, you have a +2 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Your base stat.
All right.
So essentially a +1 to anything associated with those.
Gotcha.
Alright, that is literally all I can do.
Rain blast. Did you want to move up?
How much speed do I have? Not a lot. Well, I had to see what my injections were. I had to make sure. I can only move 2 because I only have 25.
Alrighty. Go ahead and move your 2 squares.
Does that mean I can move 3 next round?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
I will allow that. I'm a nice enough DM.
If I want to, I don't know if I want to.
Priscilla does not condone drug use.
It's just ridiculous.
I do not condone drug use. I will, however, benefit from its effects.
That's against a drug fight. Come here, Skelly. Stop harassing Ash while she sews.
Alrighty, so with that, let's see. We'll just make beep, and then beep, 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 beep. Sure.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza.
I really like Little Caesars, and I find I'm alone in this.
Hey, it's better than Hungry Howie's.
I've never even heard of that, so
That's probably why.
There's a Hungry Howie's right down the street from my apartment. It is so awful. There's another place that is on like the same block. It's called Cottage Inn. It is leagues better. When I had friends from overseas visiting, we had gotten them Cottage Inn pizza, and then since Cottage Inn is closed some days, they had to go to Hungry Howie's, and they were so disappointed.
From the
Oh,
highest
yes.
heights.
We got
to the
Hungry
lowest
Howie's,
lows.
and we're just like, why didn't you tell me? Because it was such a massive downgrade.
Woof.
It was like going from lovely homemade dough to cardboard.
Oof.
oofda.
Oof.
Alrighty, so with that, it's fine there. Or actually, these are going to be the hits, so I'll just do that way. And then I'll just say that. Okay. And actually, he is dead because he got ganged up on pretty hard. This guy's dead for the same reason, so is this guy. And this guy. Alrighty. Tobias, you're up.
Alright.
Oh, fingers. Go ahead.
Rice Krispies.
For 40 move speed, and I still can't see shit, so I'm a dash.
Dash, motherfucker.
3, 4, and... Oh, I see something! In the way off distance, but that's it.
Indeed, in the way off distance.
Actually, do I have... I think I have something prepared that might...
Can't you jump as well? You're a Heron gun.
I do have a jump, but...
Doesn't cost you movement. It doesn't cost you movement speed, I don't think.
Nope.
Alright, I have something. That thing down there looks evil. So... I'm going to do a catapult.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 60-foot range, and then the thing within that 60-foot range flies an additional 90 feet, so... Effectively 150-foot range.
Well, it is just in range for you, Chief.
I know! Math, motherfucker! Never mind.
Hey, I
Careful with words.
think we can say math and motherfucker in the same sentence. Or I think that works.
Yeah, I'm just gonna catapult some stones from that fire pit towards it.
Sure. Pew! Go ahead and roll to catapult damage, or to hit, actually.
It's not a hit, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Oh.
And increase that DC by 1 because of the mental faculty boost.
Ka-chow!
Also, does it do extra damage if you flung stones from a fire pit at them?
No.
No. But they do just fail.
Indeed. Because you have a
It's like
17.
13 bludgeoning damage. 'Cause
Alright.
I only cast it at level 1.
And you hear a yelp from this giant hyena.
Oh
as it
good,
turns
I
and
hit the
looks
right
at you.
thing. That'll be my turn.
Do we
Alrighty.
have any hyenas on our team?
Not on your team. And so, the giant hyena did not like being
Wait.
hit.
No,
Yes.
I just realized I did a stupid because I dashed, and I don't have bonus action dash anymore since I got rid of the rogue levels for this new subclass.
You could still bunny hop away.
Yeah, Harrigan
As a
Hall
bonus action.
back.
No, I mean, I used my dash to get here, so I would need either...
Oh, you're saying for your action. Yeah. You could have bunny hopped in range and then at least shot him.
Yeah, I'll burn that bunny hop to do that.
Yeah, you got a couple of them, so you got like 3 of them.
I have 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have jumped into range then.
This reminded me of that. I was thinking about playing a bunny recently. Maybe I'll do that.
I think they see us!
I recommend it.
I recommend rabbits.
Oh.
And these two are locked in epic struggles. And then that's going to be a 1, because that one ran away. So this one is going to take a little bit of damage. And then these guys are going to take some damage. Because again, until they encounter you, I'm just going to roll them all and just take it as what that is. Alrighty. This guy seems to now know something is up. And he will turn from the battle. He'll make his way this way. Because he does not like being surprised. And you, Tobias.
Yes.
Oh, come on. The one thing I forgot to do. Gosh dang it.
Give them ranged attacks?
No. Create the handout for him.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a handout for him. It's just I forgot to put it up. But anyway, you see a fairly large Null. He's again one of the bigger ones, and you can see that he has a series of necklaces and bracelets, all of which have claws just dangling off of them. And he jingles ever so slightly as he comes into view, running after the hyenas to see what, caused them to basically come over here. And as he sees you, he snarls and chatters at you in Null, which I do not think that you speak.
I don't think I do either. I don't think many people do. No.
No, got it. Well, you know what the no is saying. Bwahahaha.
Unless I've been around gnolls long enough now that my adept linguist feature is kicking in.
Not just yet, because all the gnolls that you've encountered have mostly been speaking beast speech, which is
Okay.
the equivalent of common in this land.
Alright. So I haven't had the full day's interaction in their language that I need to understand on a rudimentary level.
Correct. And it looks like all my really good gnoll pictures went away somewhere. Well, then I
They
was-
died in this war.
Yeah, they died in the war. What war? The war! It's like, that doesn't narrow it down, damn it!
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? God, Batman Beyond was a trip. I loved it.
Batman Beyond was fantastic. As a successor to Batman the Animated Series, it was fantastic. I miss Batman the Animated Series. I really do. It's like, man... What
Mess with Batman? Sure. But the IRS? Oh, no, no.
No, thank you. See, there's a man who has his priorities right. I'll go...
The IRS? No.
After all,
They
he's
brought down
great.
Capone.
Yeah. And, you know, the rest of the United States, we are all slaves to the IRS. Oh my god, apparently I really did lose all my good no pictures. Well, fine, whatever. I guess no pictures for you then. Priscilla, you're
Al
up.
Capone actually opened a bunch of soup kitchens because he really didn't like the reputation he had.
Right? But, Priscilla, you are up. And the Priscilla is muted. Or it's just not
Yeah, I
muted.
was. Here I am.
Okay.
Alright, so, I'm going to say, in my lovely... I think the mount is going to charge
Alrighty.
Priscilla along with it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 40 out of 120. And because I lack context for this whole thing, all the hyenas are bad, right?
There are those who are painted blue who are friendly. So you were told.
Alright, so...
It's also 10-foot squares.
Oh, 10-foot squares?
Yes.
So that's 80.
Yep.
Alright, and then,
Here he
I-
is. He was in the monsters section.
legitimately
No.
don't see anybody blue here, but is it obvious I don't have a picture for reference? I'm just moving the...
Hold
So
on.
that's-
There's one there, there's one there, there's one there.
Oh, so they're tinted blue? Because I can't...
None of these
I
hyenas
legitimately
are.
cannot tell.
None of these
None
hyenas
of the
are
ones
tinted
here
blue.
are on our side.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, when I was asking if any of them were painted blue, and it was like...
No,
oh,
so any
Yeah.
I thought you just couldn't see them.
No,
any
I can see
token
it.
with a blue dot is an ally.
Mm. Alrighty, so...
Excellent.
Then I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and that'll be enough to attack with the lance.
Indeed, it is.
So, first off, I'm gonna do my bonus action,
Yes.
which will be Channel Divinity.
The divinities.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Or the
And-
divine of the teas.
Yep. Let me find. It's been so long.
Indeed, we are all recovering
look at
from
my
the month
character
of
sheets.
December.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that
that's-
Mariah Carey has been banished back to the realm from whence she came.
My favorite one is the S&P people's, yeah, SCP people saying, "Sorry, we let her get out again this year." I thought that was great.
That's really funny.
As a bonus action, 10 feet around you comes a beautiful display of flowers. And
SCP releasing a statement. Sorry, we don't know how she keeps getting out.
yeah, that's literally the thing. I thought that was great. Okay, got you. Yeah, I forgot I nerfed it. Okay, cool. So, 10-foot range.
Yep.
Flower. Yeah, that knoll right there takes 5 damage just on use.
Ah, yes.
Flower power.
Yep.
And,
The other version has a healing thing, but I nerfed that because your thing, Eric.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to step all over your rolls from the original design.
So
and then I'm gonna.
RT.
Yeah, there's no saving throws for
Yep.
it.
Nope. I'm just double checking to make sure I remember it.
Yeah, kind of like the barbarian one.
Yeah.
Better, but it's still not gonna scale very well at high levels. So, eh. And then
can't have everything.
Well, you should. We compared the other ones. So that's a 19.
A 19 will definitely hit.
All right, let's smite for days.
Smite for days.
Why would you smite for potato chips? No, that's Lay's.
Yeah, that's Lays.
I mean, if you're an Oath of the Heart paladin, you would only be smiting for lays.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that.
Alrighty, so that is 26, I believe. No, that's 24. Excuse me.
25.
This hyena is still alive, but damn, is it bleeding? And
All right, then I'll just normal attack for my second one.
Alrighty.
Of course, I just instantly lost my lens. Oh, that's only a 10.
A 10 will not hit, I'm afraid.
Yep, that's a miss.
13.
I'm
is
gonna
the
use a
armor
luck
class.
point on that.
Okay, so reroll, or yeah, reroll. You get advantage.
Yeah, it's a whole reroll. Oh well, that's it.
the
god
god
said-
said no.
The gods are like 10. Take
So-
it or leave it.
She charges in on her creepy plant altar. You know, coming in for the kill, right? Just and then she'll stabs at this thing. And then after stabbing at this thing, she's just precariously holding the watering can in one hand and the lance in the other.
Nice.
Yep.
I feel like this is so uncanny to watch.
It very much is by design. But and he's just like, oh, lucky you, you will get to meet your god.
Nice.
A lucky hyena.
Also, allow me to share the Knoll boy.
The one who snarled at the rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, Yankee.
Yes, he Anki.
He doesn't look very hyena-like.
He does not. You are very correct.
Doesn't look very happy.
I established that he looks very angry.
I also see a TikTok watermark at the bottom.
Yes,
You know-
the Ancient Mimic Tavern.
We kind of barged into his house. This is kind of our bad, you know.
Yeah, but at the same time.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah, we should have been nicer. We should have knocked.
everybody on TikTok, by all means, go support the Ancient Mimic Tavern because they create very fun AI-generated images and post them on their TikToks for free and to use. Also, I think they have a website where you can just look up based on your needs. In fact, I know they do because it's awesome. But That is for another time. And I believe it is down here to the chief. The chief!
Good you.
A different chief.
Ah.
But the one who just got smacked around by Leon and did not appreciate it.
Not at all.
So he's
Understandably so.
So he is going to bite Leon. And that will not hit the man. And he is going to he has a hold on. His attack is not right, so I need to go look it up on a different website. I hate doing this. Bleh. Thank you. Alright. Here we go. Oh! No, it is right. Okay! 1 and 2. Well, he hits with that. Alrighty. Cool beans. Oliver!
Alright. From the way back, Oliver is gonna shout out, Tobias! If you can, throw me! And then is gonna rifle around in her
That's not how the
pack.
spell works!
She said if you can. Rifle around in her pack and pull out a porcupine's quill.
Alright.
And stab it in her arm, casting defensive quills.
Nice!
And then she is going to wild shape. And her feathers start stretching around her in opposite directions, crisscrossing over one another, wrapping around onto her back and stretching out, elongating. And as they go over her back, they start to get this kind of glistening sheen as she starts hunching forward. And the feathers harden more and more and more and more until they become an almost chitinous-like material. And 3 gigantic legs sprout out from her torso, and 2 giant arms with pincers pierce out from where her head once was, and from behind her a giant tail pierces and positions itself above her with a giant stinger dripping toxic liquid from it, as she just transformed into a giant scorpion.
Indeed you did.
And I got 10 feet of movement speed, Gopsy?
30.
Yeah,
30.
30.
Oh, okay.
30 additional movement speed. Whatever your base movement speed is.
Okay, so... Okay, 70, that's pretty good.
And nice use of the word chitness, by the way.
Thank you.
I was like,
I
that
always
was
thought it was
impressive.
pronounced chitinous.
There is.
I
I keep hearing
think
people
you
argue
can
both.
do both.
Yeah, but I was like-
I've definitely heard both.
Whichever
Yeah, so
one you
have I.
pick is wrong. That's just how it goes with that word.
I just like the way that chitin sounds.
Like the way like chitin felt in the mouth.
I mean, fair
Are
enough.
you eating it?
I mean,
No, I mean the word.
There is the
I
phrase
know
called
what you meant.
chewing your words, so technically, yes.
I know, I was like, just, my brain was like, imagine specifically Tobias, like, grabbing a small bug and being like, ah.
What should I do?
Also,
with
if you've
my...
never tried those candies with bugs,
You can-
I'm this now.
You can just move
Those tasty.
move it with your other toe.
Oh, okay, just put it under. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty.
And I've got.
Yeah, according to howtopronounce.com, they argue both.
Nice.
Actually, it's both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I listened to all of their examples.
that's funny.
But here's the funny part. The chitinous ones have 7 minus ratings.
I'm fine with it.
Highlights this even more.
I don't mind if I'm wrong. I think I'm still gonna say it that way, even if I am wrong.
But here's the thing: the kindness one has only got a 3 out of 5.
It's like,
Nobody
no, fuck you! No, fuck you!
That's really funny. But
Okay.
so you have closed in on the battle.
Yep.
And,
And then I'm gonna ready.
terrified anyone with scorpion-based arachnophobia.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna prepare all of my attacks. So if I'm in range of anything, I'm attacking it
Never change
with
it.
everything I have.
Alrighty. And
Oh, I
again-
forgot to say that the spell. So I have it's chitinous armor.
And it's
but
quilled?
but spiking out of it everywhere along this scorpion is porcupine quills.
Fucking, that is horrifying. Like, I
It's
will
just like-
hug you.
Just imagine a scorpion coming up and there's barbed spikes coming out all over it.
Mhm.
It's like, give me a hug. Clack, clack.
I am the Briar Knight from
Fight
Elden
me!
Ring.
Come
Thank
at me! Give me a hug. Really?
you.
Leon, I need to, because the one Leonin fucking NPC doesn't have their roar as a fucking
Nice.
ability.
Amazing.
So,
You know the meme that's just outstanding move?
it's just, I question things, you know?
Outstanding move.
Outstanding
Wonderfully
move.
done.
Stupendous.
Maybe he's just a really quiet lion. Have you ever thought of that?
Or
Being
I've
maybe
never
he's
met
not a
one,
lion. Maybe he's not a lion. Maybe he's just a really big tabaxi.
Yeah, he's lying about being Leonin.
Wow.
We're not lying! Yeah, because those lions are gonna be lying down on you! That wasn't even funny. That was just goofy. The lions are gonna lie on him. They're gonna eat him. They're not gonna lie on him.
Are you a big fluffy cat about this?
You know, I just think he really wants to sing. That's what it is. He wants to do the whole lion sings tonight. Like,
You know what I love about the opening of The Lion King?
the whole Wimbleway, yeah.
Yeah, you know what that translates to?
I have
essentially?
no idea, actually.
Oh, it's a lion! Oh, yes, that's a lion! Are essentially the lyrics.
Yes,
It's
it's
fine.
hilarious.
That's awesome.
But let's see here. So swing 1, swing 2, and swing 3. Good God, he crit. And he is going to. So he missed with his first attack. He is going to add Thunderous Smite onto his attack. Because he is a
Whatever that
paladin.
is fucked.
And so that's
So then
4d6.
Divine Smite that.
Oh yeah, his Divine Smite is always active. That's
Oh,
why I added it as base damage to his greatsword. It is active. If he hits you and he's not smiting you, he's doing something wrong.
He sneezed, it's okay.
19 slashing, 20 radiant on top of 20 thunder.
So, what? Like, 59 damage right there? One
Yep.
hit?
Paladin.
I'd like
baby.
I'd like to see you still have a head after that.
So you all hear a massive boom from way back where the battle is happening, as a clap of thunder just fills the space. and you hear a champion roar, as you also hear a bunch of shrieks and screams from the hyenas in question. Alright, and these guys are going to have advantage because all of these guys who are within that radius are now afeared. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't give them advantage. It just gives the other guys disadvantage. That's right. I'm remembering things. It's
You
just
remember
taking me a
it.
second. It's taking me a second. So that guy's dead. Dead as fuck.
I fucking hope so.
He did.
He dead as fuck, boy.
Wee.
Alright, so let's see. That's 2 spear attacks each. Well, all of them hit at least once. And so that's going to be minus that here. Minus that here. And here. Move up. And there. And there's that there. Remember, kids, you can be a DM too, and then you can play with yourself.
Alright,
One is the prerequisite for the other. Also, I don't think we should be preaching any of that to children.
yeah, I was gonna
Gobsy.
say, that is one of the few things that will kick you off Twitch.
Yeah.
One of the few things.
Gob 0.
I'm up?
Indeed.
I have no idea what... Like, I know what's going on, but Gobsy just, like, gave people drugs and people ran past her, now she's like, alright, I'm catching up, guys.
I'm right behind you, kid. Oh, I'm way behind you, kid.
Alright, I can move to there.
It's okay, Philoctetes. We still love you.
You can step within my giant radius, just don't hug me.
Yeah. Duly noted.
That's a phrase.
Hold on, I need the fucking measuring tool, and they have updated their UI again. That's 110 feet. How much range does a light crossbow have?
Light crossbow, hold on.
80 and then 320.
Yep, you're correct.
I just checked. I was like, wait.
Yeah, that one I didn't know off the top of my head. Because nobody uses a light crossbow.
Hold on, how far is that from Tobias?
80.
Yeah, that's in range of a good few spells. You know what?
Yes, and I know their sister, why? And their
about
brother,
how?
who...
I'm fucking sorry.
And it's Daddy Where and Mommy When. And
But
Cousin
why?
How. We don't talk about Cousin How very often. I much prefer
I
Cousin
am
It.
going to... Even though I have disadvantage, I'm gonna give people... Ended my movement, I have to make an attacker use triage, so... Disadvantage it is!
Okay.
I'm attacking the G.
Okay, the Knoll Chief.
Yeah. And now everyone has advantage on attacking the Knoll Chief.
Zuxar.
Yeah. Anyone who's adjacent to me or within, like... I think it's attacking the same target. Let me double check that. Let me just make my disadvantage attack, though. 9 does not hit.
No.
I hope not. Okay, let me rephrase that.
Fair enough.
So fire that off.
Pionk.
Thunk into like the building next to him.
Goes through the tent, just. Psst. Anything else?
And no, but that gives anyone adjacent to me advantage on their next attacks.
Alright, so the scorpion.
That was kind of the plan.
Fair enough. I just making sure the scorpion.
Yeah, the scorpion. Or anyone who tries to attack the Knoll Chief.
Cool. Alright, so these gnolls cannot get any closer to Leon as they are afeared. So they are
Afeared?
They are afeared.
I'm sorry, I love that phrase. I know exactly what you mean, and I love it.
So they are going to run off and go fight other targets. Because
They're like, I don't like that.
he just smashed our biggest warrior in the face and he exploded. I really don't want that problem. But each of them will have a chance to attack at disadvantage. So 1 with a bite and 2 short swords. Well, even at disadvantage, they're going to be hitting. So this guy is dead. This guy is dead. This guy is injured. This guy is injured. Oh, did I forget the... Okay, so I'm just gonna make him go with them, then. I forgot a guy on this map. See what I'm talking about, kids? You forget things.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Remember, if you scream too much, you'll lose all your screams.
Is that true?
However, only the short
Can
sword...
you verify that?
Right? One of the gnolls actually hits Leon with his short sword, just... He thinks he did something.
He thinks he's helping.
Heat tank.
Yep.
Leon just looks at him. I imagine the laughing just stops.
It's just like, you're next.
Yep.
Tobias!
Alright.
There are 2
I
very
am
injured
actually-
giant hyenas.
Yes. I can see.
With
Can you,
my
though?
Eyes.
I mean, kinda. My dark vision isn't that great, but I can see. Thanks. I don't. Either way.
On the plus side, all 4 of those fires are emitting light.
Yes, that is very useful. Ah, damn it! I don't have caustic brew prepared. Never mind. That plan goes out the window.
If you attack the Knoll Chieftain, you have advantage. That's if you have a to-hit spell you want to use.
I could firebolt him very hard.
You don't have Witch Bolt?
No.
Why would he have Witch Bolt? Do Artificers get Witch Bolt?
I don't think so. Plus, it's not even that great a spell, considering the extra damage you can deal every turn doesn't scale with the casting level of the spell.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It's a d12, constantly. It doesn't go up at all.
It does 2d12 when you upcast it, though.
No, only the initial damage goes up. The damage that you can inflict every turn stays the exact same.
That is correct.
Disgusting.
That's why it's only kind of useful on Warlocks.
Anyway, I'll do that advantage firebolt.
21 will definitely hit.
14 fire damage.
Alright.
Do 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 do. I will bonus action help our paladin.
What is this, a baby bottle pop commercial?
No, I was doing burn baby burn.
Oh. It sounded like Baby Bottle Pop.
I also thought it was Baby Bottle Pop.
No. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Well, that does explain it. They are similar jingles. Well,
Yeah.
singular tunes.
Tobias is helping.
Yes, Tobias is giving you advantage on your next thing.
Yes, whether that be a skill check, attack action, whatever the fuck.
Oh, my friend, I think you've seen the light. We'll let everybody meet their maker. Thank you. I knew you would see the light.
Your conduct concerns me greatly, but we're in the middle of a battle, and I kind of need you.
Alright, bite attack for the giant hyenas down below. No flesh. Nope. Okay, so just hitting other hyenas. Got it. And hitting them like a truck. Jesus. Alright. This one is gonna move up. It did not like being bitten like that. Or stabbed
But
like
it does.
that. So a 15 to hit Priscilla.
Does not hit.
Nope. This one is going to go after the bunny.
Bunny
That's
run!
an 11 to hit, which I know doesn't hit the bunny.
It does not. I have massive dexterity.
This
I
one's
got
gonna run up
massive
and
dex
bite
this
it.
round.
Bite it,
Baby
Priscilla. That is a 22 to hit.
That does
I'm
hit.
incredibly good at running the fuck away.
7
Seven-
points of piercing.
So there's a
Never-
bite, a little bit of splashing of blood, and then Priscilla looks down a little sad.
I never realized how intrinsic the word fuck is to my vocabulary until I'm on a stream and realize just how much I'm saying it.
Yeah, it's funny when you record yourself and you just see some of your habits.
Gosh, I swear a lot.
God,
We've done-
I ace a lot. Everyone who knows me knows this.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. I remember when I was over at Doc's place and we played a game together and I was just like, why are you walking around?
Yeah.
You all watch as the Knoll Chief mutters something, and he begins to be surrounded by tiny little hyena creatures.
Fireball. Fireball now. None of us have it. Shit.
And he is going to...
Oh no.
Hold on. I need to see his movement. Okay.
I will say any of the hyenas
Yes.
that are around me do take damage
Yes, they do.
because they ended their turn there. One of them might even be dead.
Yep,
One
this
of 'em
one
might-
in front of you is definitely dead.
Yeah.
Oh god, he's a
You can say it smelt the roses its last time? Okay.
What I'm going to have happen is actually all the flowers start digging into flesh and tearing the remains of this poor creature apart, sucking up the blood, and almost... I'm going to say that she looks almost like somebody who was giving a sermon with all these little flowers waiting.
Wait, did I forget? Oh my god, I forgot these guys too. Fuck a duck.
Hmm?
I'm bad at running massive combat, apparently.
Don't worry, everybody is, because it's a...
Anyway,
It's insane.
so here's what I will do then. First things first, Priscilla, roll a wisdom save if you please.
Okay. Oops. I almost hit roll wisdom.
Hmm.
And it's a 15.
Alright, so you take 7 points of necrotic damage. Unless you have resistance to necrotic.
I do.
Alright, so then you take 3.
Alright, 3 it is.
Now, to go to the other 4 frickin' tokens I missed, because I'm a dingus. Alright. You hear a loud chittering scream from down below, and you then just hear a lot more howls and other such things as the Knoll Pack Lord has used his Incite Rampage ability, which allows every Knoll it can see within 30 feet of it to make a melee attack. And so each one of them is going to, that's 2, so it's going to bite. And both attacks will hit, so both are doing 6 points of damage. And then that is one of his attacks he can do, or one of the things he can do in his turn. And with the other one, he is going to use a... he's going to use his glaive, and he's going to swing out at this poor dude. 9 and a... Ooh. And kills another one. And he has his rampage ability, which he's allowed to take a bonus action and make a bite attack and move up to half his speed. So he will just make a bite attack. But that will just hit. So... Alrighty. Then, the Havoc Runners get to have their turn. So that's a bite.
I don't
sounds
like
bad.
that name.
And 2
Good name.
axe swings. Alright.
Is that like an axe beak, but a bird, a different kind of bird?
So this guy is dead. And these two are just jacking each other up in the corner. They're being weird about it.
Not where I thought that sentence was going.
I think you even corrected yourself. That was the funny part, is I heard that self-correction too.
Yeah, no, even I was like, am I going to make that joke? No, I'm not. Alright, Priscilla, you're up.
Yeah, I heard that self-correction. That was hilarious. Anyway. The mount will disengage. It's one
Alrighty.
step back. And then I can attack...
We go
Oh
together
wait, it's
'cause
10
Atlas
feet
is a trap.
apart. Okay, this is where things get weird with 10-foot squares. Oh wait, no, I don't have that problem. Never mind. Never mind, I'm not disengaging.
Okay.
Because I'm using the 1 D&D lance, I don't have a negative.
Okay.
So, gonna just attack the nearest one.
Alrighty.
Let's save our bunny friend.
Okay. So the farthest
Oh, I
one.
can't attack 20 feet though, but I can move forward 1 space, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, attack... Wow, and I just lost all my vision after that movement.
Because you are
That's because
in
you're
a
currently
tent.
standing inside of a tent.
Oh, I can't even tell because of the light,
Yeah.
the lighting.
So, right here.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't even tell it was a tent. But no, I can't do that or else I'll move out of range. So anyway, I'll just kill the one I'm fighting. We'll
Fair
just
enough.
start with that. So that is going to be just a normal. First off, bonus action
Yes.
to indulge in some communion.
Alrighty. Indulging in the kimonon.
Yep. Which I gotta figure out how this still works. Calming down, firm. Favored nutrient. There it is. You gain temporary HP 3 times your bonus. You also gain resistance. Yeah, you already get that. And there's no other. Oh, I can use the flower power if I want. Okay, cool, got it.
Also, just one quick thing I realized I need to do. You are in range of the Spirit Guardians, so you will take damage at the start of your turn.
At the start. Okay, so
yes, roll a wisdom
I need to
save.
roll wisdom.
Oh.
Alright. I think I already rolled 1 wisdom.
You rolled it for entering for the first time, but now you need to roll
the
again.
start of turn. Gotcha.
Alright, so that is a fail, so you take 8 points.
Alright. So hold on. Let me do this in the right order.
Yes.
That's 29 actual HP. Now I have 6 temp HP. Because it would have happened before I
Yes.
got to do the thing. Kind of important. Alright, so I am going to attack the closest hyena boy.
Yep, the closest hyena boy.
He's going to get lanced to the face. There we go.
A
Wow.
12. Let me double check. We'll just hit.
13. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh,
Because I had help.
yes. A 13 will hit.
Right. Wow.
Alrighty.
Low on that one. Alright, another attack.
Alrighty.
17 hits.
Definitely.
14, way better.
Alright.
Yep.
And did you want to... You're a paladin, so did you want to add any smites?
I'm not gonna add any smite to this one.
Okay, it is still alive.
Yep. Because, just kinda saving my smites for a really key moment here.
Fair enough. I just figured I'd ask.
Yep.
All
I already
right.
used one freebie, apparently.
Oliver,
Because
you're up.
D is weird.
Alright. I'm going to just trample all over these tents.
Yep.
And kind of climb over Priscilla to where I am engaging these two here.
Careful, Oliver. There's enough blood for all.
So who are you attacking first?
I'm gonna go after the cleric.
Didn't Oliver enter the range too?
Yeah.
Yes, he
so I
did.
need to roll
And-
wisdom saving throw.
Yes. On the plus side, that is something you are good at.
Something I'm pretty okay at.
And so you take 11 points of necrotic damage
Okay.
in your scorpion form.
So. Okay.
How's our scorpion looking?
Fine.
Like 2 barbs broke off as he went in.
Oh my god.
2 of the quills.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a claw attack, which is just a +4. Trying to think, how do I don't have any of that stuff saved, I don't think. No. I'm just gonna use my spear because it's a +4. If that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so I gave you the actual monster sheet.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
So you should be able to make your attacks from it.
Goodness, you're so good.
I do my
Okay.
best here. Oh, stretch. Oh, legs cramping. Ouch. Painful.
I mean, it's the same. So yeah, 11.
11 will not hit the chief.
Okay. Then I'll do another claw. 14.
14 will hit the chief.
Okay. He's gonna take.
Are you attacking the chief?
Yes.
You have advantage on that stinger.
Oh,
Because
yes,
I attacked
yes,
him.
you do. yes, you
So
do.
I had an advantage on that first roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you
Because
want me
that's
to
the
just?
target I attacked.
Do
Yeah,
you want me to
so-
just roll that again, Brent?
Yeah, roll that again.
So I guess that's the first one.
That's
so
a claw.
That's a claw, not a stinger.
I wasn't doing a stinger. I did
Oh.
2 claws.
Sorry. That's my bad. So then... Yeah, we'll call the first one the natural 20. And then we'll call
Okay.
the second one the 14.
Okay. And then do I just? Yep. And then we'll do that. So, 18 bludgeoning damage, and he's now grappled.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna sting him.
Nice.
Also, okay, so this is I'm already pretty sure how you're gonna rule this, but if you take a look at defensive quills, it says if it no, not that. A creature that grapples you takes damage from the quills. So I'm grappling them. I assume that doesn't count as the same, right?
So, technically speaking, you are correct. However, I find it really hard to come up with a logical explanation of why your quills wouldn't be sticking into him as you're holding him. Because, frankly, that's what makes a porcupine dangerous, is you touch it and it hurts you.
Yeah.
It can also
They are
throw
true.
itself at you, and be pretty painful. But it's like, you see what I mean here?
That's how they play.
I agree. Yeah, it makes no sense. Yes, rules is written though. You are correct.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be allowed, but honestly, yeah, it makes no sense.
I'm just bringing it up to see how you want to rule on it. So, I figured that it wouldn't do the damage. Like logically, I agree that makes sense. Like there's gonna be barbs on the pincers, but rules is written. I don't think it would. So
Yeah. So for the sake of this, I will stick to the spell description, but I will go on record as saying it's a stupid fucking description.
well, I think it makes sense for like a mechanical sense, right? Because it's a defensive spell. It's not intended for attacking. So, okay. So,
but I still want to
so
go
he's
on
grappled.
record of saying I don't agree with it, but I will be honoring it.
Okay, cool. And then okay, so I'm gonna sting, and I should have advantage on this since he's grappled. Yes, since I'm grappling him.
Well, technically, you have advantage because of Tobias.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Gobsy, excuse me. So, you have the nat 20.
Okay. Oh wait, no, yeah, that grappling doesn't. What am I talking about? Okay.
Unless specific ability says while grappled you.
Yeah. Okay, so nat 20, so 10 piercing damage, and then he needs to make a Constitution saving throw against DC 12,
Which he fails.
and that's a fail. So he's gonna take. How do you do that? Not sure.
It's just 22.
Wait, what? Why is it 20? Oh, because it already rolled it. Okay. Alright, 22 poison damage plus 10 piercing. And then the 18 bludgeoning from before.
Pinch, sting!
Pinch, stab!
So, you all watch as Oliver rushes up, grabs this knoll in both of his pincers, and then stabs his tail down into his head, and he just kind of slumps.
Can I describe
by
it a
all
little
means.
more? So with my first pincer, I grab him by the right arm and I pick him up, and I'm like digging into his shoulder. And then with my other pincer, I grab him by the other arm. I stab my pincer into his head, and then I rip all three parts apart.
Talk about Geneva suggestions.
I don't know if anybody's ever seen The Scorpion, but there you go. I'm both sorry and happy at the same time. If you have,
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
it's so bad. It's so bad.
Was it the one? Oh, what movie are we talking about? The one,
CG Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
The Scorpion King.
Yeah,
okay,
Scorpion King.
that-
That's what it is. Sorry.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes way more sense. Yeah.
I was
Oh my
like,
gosh.
are we talking about the one that had The Rock in it?
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. Oh my god.
Well, all creatures great and small gather for communion, and all will meet their maker.
There's a lot of communion for you over in
There's a lot of bloodshed all over.
Oliver's direction.
There's a lot of community.
That's why she's excited. You're helping. All creatures great and small.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright. Dead Knoll Chief.
Very dead.
And Leon gonna swing his sword, and this poor sad sap is dead. And he has 40 feet of movement. He's gonna run over, swing again. And didn't kill him that time. Swing again. And this guy just gets obliterated. Alrighty. Yeah, no, things are not looking good around here. But let's see. Yeah, no, okay. Gobsy, you're up.
Yeah, I'm in this room. That. I am trying to figure out where to go. I'll move my 2 tiles and then see where I'm at.
Okay, move your 2 tiles.
1, 2.
Giant hyenas.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where the hell Oliver and Priscilla went. Yeah, I see the corner of you two now.
Somewhat easy to spot.
Did Priscilla take damage? Is Priscilla out of...
I mean, she's
temp
taken
HP?
some damage, but she's not out of temp HP.
She's not out of temp HP.
No, that's kind of the whole gimmick of the plant people is to get temp HP.
Is
That's
there?
like their whole shtick.
Really need to take something for that so I can give you even more temp HP.
Yeah, because I only got 6, but you could always just heal.
I know. No, but there's I have an ability that gives whatever I rolled in temp HP instead. I don't have that, but that's an option.
What do you do?
I don't think anybody's injured is the problem.
I'm injured.
I can't heal you!
Without a god inside, I'm very sad, very empty, and very hurt.
Well, there you go.
Dang it.
I could dash. How are these hyenas looking, by the way?
Both of them look completely fucked. And on their last legs.
Alright. I am going to... light crossbow the one closest to Tobias.
Alrighty. Shoot it! 18 will hit.
I'm gonna burn a use of my surgical precision and aim for the eye.
Okay.
It acts like smite!
There you go.
18 points of piercing damage.
Hit.
Would need to remove another crossbow bolt.
As Tobias, this giant hyena is bearing down on you menacingly, and then a quill sticks out of its eye socket, and it drops.
From behind. There. Now we just have the rest. Yeah, that's all I got.
No worries. So, you all hear a horn blowing, and you see that from the west, excuse me, you see that from the west are another group of gnolls just charging in. All of them are glowing ever so slightly with a that's east, with an iridescent like blue, and they seem to be charging towards the camp, or at least the battle that's going on further in. And so now all of their units count for 3 in the group.
Did we just get reinforcements?
Yes, you did.
Whoa.
Leon did not commit the whole force to this attack. had to be tactical.
Oh, and we're pretty much the vanguard anyway.
Well, he didn't even know you were here because he still hasn't seen any of you.
Word is picking up the back line, like, hey, hey guys, you are hiding out for no reason.
And then that's going to be 2 of these, and then 2 of these. And then it is going to be 2 of these and 1 of these. Alrighty, so 23 will hit, the 15 will hit, the 21, the 15, and the 13. And the spear 2-handed 17 will hit, and the battle axe, and that bite. Alright, so first things first. Put the battle axe and a bite. Alright, there's that. Shh. Fucking Brightsticles. Dead. 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 And dead. Oh. Alright. So, deleted the wrong one. God damn it. What was that? Initiative 16? Yes, it was.
Yes.
Alright.
Make
So, Tobias, you're up.
Bias is also muted.
Indeed.
Oh no, my witty commentary.
I was just gonna throw a fireball at the last one I can see, and then move.
Alrighty.
You have advantage. You're
You
next
do.
to me.
Oh goody. 24.
definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And it
10.
dies.
Okay.
Now, how would you like to move?
I would like to move.
Move it.
There.
Okay.
I still don't see anything else. Oh.
Alrighty.
Does it?
Indeed. It is now the giant hyena's turns. And bites. Well, they all miss each other. Yep. Priscilla, you're up.
Yaren.
Priscilla, you're muted.
Oh no, we've lost the cat. Plant down.
Plant kitty missing.
Sorry about that. I just realized I was like talking for like 30 seconds and I'm like, God damn it. Alrighty, so plant turn. Well, seeing that
Indeed.
we're all mostly safe because Scorpion.
Cause Scorpion. Get over here.
And I literally can't see anything that's going on.
You can start moving to south.
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about it. Well, yeah, should we dash ahead? Should we dash ahead? Yeah, why not? 1, 2, 3.
Alright, and I need to add some things to the map real quick, because
Yep.
you have the reinforcements with the glow. So, alrighty.
Hey. Reinforcements with the glow.
Yep, so again, the blue marked tokens are allies, except for, well, yeah, give me a second. And then obviously the only Leonin is the ally.
Yeah.
But just because I'm a nice guy, I'll still mark him with a blue.
Yeah, it's just best to be thorough. Well, he looks like he has a huge amount of reinforcements. Over here, we have one of our reinforcements and like ganged up on, so they're probably dead. So let's go 1, 2, 3 because everybody deserves to be saved, and that's the end of my turn.
Well, so there is actually an enemy there that you can just make out. You will have disadvantage on any attacks, but you do know he's there.
Alright,
Because I don't think you have blind sight, do you?
I do not.
Okay.
So, let's spend one of my bonus actions.
Okay.
And we're gonna Shield of Faith.
Alright.
So, AC is now 21.
Yeah, but
Very
that's the plan.
predictable. Yeah. And then...
some heavy leaves grow over the plant.
Yeah, so let's go with heavy leaves. Let's go with... I think a sheen of, like, dried blood.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, just protecting her. Just, keeping her safe. As the white flowers continue to drip red. And then stab.
21 will hit. He is still alive.
Yeah, definitely on that. Strike again. That's a 13.
Will not hit.
Miss. Do I go spend a luck point again? Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Let's go for another one. Oh, whoops. That wasn't it. That was not it. I still miss.
An 11 will not hit, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Man, my luck points are not doing much for me. Wait, I guess. That'll be the end of my turn.
Oliver, you're up.
Alright, I am just gonna charge in the direction that I think I saw Priscilla go. So I'm here. Okay. I think I can kind of mostly sort of see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Well... Yeah.
It's actually really creepy and really interesting is that the rock breakers, in their iridescent blue glow, it's very similar to, for those of you who have played Maneater and taken the electric shark, it's very close to that eerie kind of glow that shark has. Makes them look really scary looking, especially in the waning day, as the day is giving way to night.
Just sprinting into their group.
Alrighty.
That's my turn. I got nothing.
Alright. Leon is gonna swing. And miss on that first one, but hit on that second one. And that is enough to get rid of that guy. He's then going to move up here and swing with his sword. That is a miss. Alright, Gobsy, you're up.
Alright. I moved 2 last time, so that means I can move
3.
20, 30. And I'm gonna dash to move 2 more.
Okay.
Oh, because you've got 25 move speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got 25.
No.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing this turn.
Alright.
Well done.
So the gnolls, seeing a giant scorpion and a flower person, are a little confused.
I was snipping my claws aggressively, by the way, as I approached.
Snip, 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 snip.
Snip, 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 snip.
Alright, so it's these guys' turn. So first things first, I'll do these. Battle axe, bite. So miss with one of each, and then hit with that. This one is gonna die. At least one of the other ones dies. These two, this guy definitely, this guy gets jacked up, but is not dead yet. And now the Gnoll Hunters are going to, spear. Yep, and then both are gonna hit pretty much everything they want. Okay, no damage roll, so I'll just take the damage it says. Alrighty, and then the actual Gnoll Fleshnars now. A bite and 2 short sword attacks are going to hit this hyena. And that is a dead hyena. I'm just going to put an X on it because its body still glows. And then, Priscilla, you can sense that there are 3 of these things around you now as you're getting detected. They don't have advantage against you, you just have disadvantage, so... They are going to try to bite and claw at you, and stab you with a short sword, though.
Alright.
So, first things first, the first guy, I'm just going to roll all 3 attacks. None of them hit you. The second guy, a bite and 2 short sword attacks. None of them hit you. And the final guy, a bite and 2 short sword attacks.
At 21 hits.
Yep. Out of 9 attacks, you take 1, and it deals 3 points of damage.
3. Hold on, I gotta make a con check. Yeah, I saved my con.
Yep. Yeah, your flowers are just like absorbing the blows, and you're like slightly shaking on your mount because of just the impact. And you're like, whatever.
Why?
You hear
Why?
Priscilla
Why do you do this?
a little frustrated at all the stabbing. This is a church. She says, motioning to her mount. You're a little irritated.
One of these flesh shapers is actually going to get to do his rampage ability, which he's going to run up and make a bite attack against a scorpion. That is a natural 20.
Awesome. Go ahead and take 2d8 damage.
Yep, and you take 6 points of piercing damage as he bites you, and roll your quill damage. You did more damage.
Well, would you like a mouthful of quills?
I didn't say I would. I find it hilarious. That's all.
That is 100% correct. The right response.
However, the Pack Lord looks a little bit more intimidating, as he is going to use a glaive, which has none of the properties that you
Damn
need.
it! What a cheater!
Also, technically, he has a 10-foot reach, so he is away from you. So
Wait, which one is this? This is the other one that's next to me?
yeah, this is the
Okay.
Pack Lord here.
Okay.
That is a 22 and a 21 to hit.
Both of those hit.
Alrighty. And that is a total of 16 points of damage.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do 4d8, right?
No, because he is not affected by your quills.
Oh, that's right, the glaive. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. You said 16, right?
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Tobias! Mr. Bunny!
Yes. I'm muted again, aren't I? No, I'm not. Goody.
Here
1,
comes
2,
Peter
3,
Cottontail.
4.
I need to watch that movie this year. I actually really like that movie.
You know what I'm actually gonna do? Yeah, let me check the range on it.
Something!
Well, I've
that
been
right?
doing something every turn.
I know. That's why I said something. Was I right? I think I was right.
The range is only 30 feet. I'll do another bonus action hop.
Hoppity hop hop hoppity hop hop.
To move there. Yeah, there's fine enough. And I'm gonna cast Enlarge on our scorpion friend
Oh no. Oh,
to make him
no.
even bigger. Bigger.
You thought
more
he was
spikes.
intimidating before?
You ain't seen nothing yet, boys.
Whoop whoop whoop.
Yes, Mario mushroom noise. I'm waiting for the DM to make the token bigger.
Give me a sextant.
There we go.
No, big scorpion.
That's a huge creature.
Literally.
Yes,
Yep,
not quite colossal, but it's getting there.
we're almost there. We can make it.
We can make it if we try.
We're halfway there. What?
I mean, anyway.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. And it will be the start of the giant hyena's turns. As this one is going to run over here. And is going to bite. And miss. And these two are going to run over and bite the scorpion. That's a 17 and a 23.
2 hits.
Alright, and 2 mouthfuls of quills, so go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh man. Okay. I'll just do that and that. So 6 to the first and 10 to the second. And then I am out of
Scorpion.
scorpion shape. Am I still large
You're
now?
still under the effect of the enlarged spell.
Okay, so now I'm large. I'm a
Now
large
you're-
bird.
I'm a large Oliver.
Can I just delete it?
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
And then...
Can I enlarge myself? Oh
There you
no,
go.
you okay, thank you. I think I was here. Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
engaged with all of them.
Well, so,
Okay.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, it works.
Okay.
And you're still spiky.
I am still spiky, that is true. It is not concentration, which is nutty.
Mm.
You have quills that are very sharp.
Yeah, all the armor falls off and just and
There's an
even
owl
though there
inside.
was quills poking out of the armor, now underneath this humongous freaking scorpion is this pretty giant owl with barbs sticking out in between her feathers.
Actually, quick
Poking
question.
through her
Oliver,
robe.
were you a small size creature to begin with?
Oh, I don't know. What size am I?
I don't know.
I think I'm medium.
Okay, then yeah. If you're medium,
Just
then
short.
yeah, the size is fine. But if you were small, I'd actually have to shrink your your.
Oh no,
Okay.
I'm small. Yeah, so I'm just
So, yeah.
I'm just normal.
You are still normal sized.
I am now normal size. So I look like an adult now. I looked like a kid before, and now I
You
look
are
like
a short
an adult.
king.
All right,
Mm.
Or
but
queen.
Um,
Thank you.
true, Oliver is technically a female.
You are a short monarch.
But they're an owl, not a butterfly.
I'm still a bit of a monarch. Prissy.
All right.
So
Yeah,
our
Priscilla.
blue marked friend is dead.
Yeah. I didn't really do much for him.
That's alright. So I had 3 people surrounding me, right?
Yes.
I'm going to use Shining Smite. One of the new ones from, 1D&D. Well, not
Alright.
one. It's not just new from 1D&D. I think it's actually in the base one, but...
I don't know of it. I think it's a totally new one.
But there it is.
Alrighty. So, Shining Smite, bonus action, bonus
So it's just the next time I hit. Yeah,
so
you
next
can
time
you use it as a bonus action, but I'm just letting you know.
Yep.
Alright, so I still have disadvantage. So I'm gonna take a swipe at it.
Alrighty.
Where is it? Channel Divinity. Find this. Oh, and they all took 5 damage, just to mark.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. So... Hold on.
The smell of blood is in the air.
Yes, it is. Okay. So 12 doesn't hit, right?
No, not these guys.
I'm gonna go for a luck roll because this is getting ridiculous.
You
Alright.
can do it.
God dang it!
Yeah.
Miss. Alright, another attack.
I feel so
23
bad. It's so
hits.
funny.
Yeah, sometimes just the dice rolls are against you. So the 23 does hit.
Yeah.
So they are, whoever I hit, and they are illuminated.
Yes, they are.
Because yeah, it's, how much of a radius?
It's a 5 foot
5 feet
radius.
of-
Oh, that's it, huh?
Yep. But you
Yeah.
do now not so this guy's dead.
Yeah.
But you can now see this guy, so you will not suffer disadvantage on your next set of attacks against him.
Yep. And she will move 1, 2. And yeah, that was all my actions. Alright, that's it.
Oliver, you're up.
Alright, well. I really don't like not being a scorpion, so I'm gonna wild shape.
I really don't like
same.
not being a scorpion.
The same dealio, the feathers twisting and winding around, and oh, hold on.
1 scorpion, giant scorpion plus.
Yeah, and gosh darn it. I just saw it like 2 seconds ago. Where the heck? Oh my gosh.
Scroll down under the monster handout. Or monsters section.
Yeah. There you go. I'm getting it.
You're getting it.
I'm gonna get it someday. I'll figure this out. I swear. Okay. So edit that. So as the transformation's completing, oh, thank you. Fuck. As the pincer on the right side comes out, I'm gonna swipe at the packmaster, the glaive wielding dude.
Yeah.
With one of my pincers.
Gotcha.
Does
16.
16 will definitely hit.
Oh yeah. So I'm picking him up.
He is up.
He has been picked. And then I'm gonna
Also roll damage.
oh yeah, I could. 4 bludgeoning.
And don't
I'm
you do an
gonna-
extra d4 because enlarge?
Yes.
There we go. 6 damage. I'm just gonna scuttle over here.
Yeah. Alright. You scuttle over there, taking him with you.
He's coming with me. Do any of them attack me as I move over
Yes,
here?
actually.
ahead.
The Fleshnar will poke at you, or will actually poke at you with his sword. He still is going to take the damage because it's a light weapon. But you do take 4 piercing.
Okay.
And then the big hyena is going to bite you, and that is a miss. And then he takes 4 points. He looks really injured. He's
How
bitten
far
you
was
twice and has not liked it either time.
50. I don't think most things like it. Was that it?
Yeah. That's,
okay.
That's it.
I'm gonna make a claw attack at this other guy right here.
Okay.
That is, I think, just outside of Priscilla's vision range.
Yes.
Bam. 13.
13 does not hit.
Dang it. I don't have advantage from anything, right? I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna sting this dude that's in my hand.
Alrighty. 21 will definitely hit, though.
So then 3 piercing and Constitution saving throw.
And a D4 from being big.
Oh, yep. 14. So half as much. So he takes 11 poison and
An additional 4 piercing.
Yep. He is still alive, but he
7
looks
piercing.
injured.
Nice. And I think I'm just gonna park myself right here. Right kinda on top of these guys.
Alrighty.
Backs up a little bit, sits down.
Leon. Alrighty. Greatsword 1, 2, and 3, and wow, he will hit. So first attack, that's 20, and second attack, that's 14 more. So this guy dies, and he is then going to spend his movement to run over here. Gobsy, you're up.
I think Oliver might be in reach. Bonus action, I'm gonna give myself dark vision with one of my syringes.
And that's 60 feet.
60 feet dark vision, and give me 1 second. It gives me something else. I think it's bonus on perception checks, but
Alright, well, dark vision has been enabled.
alright, cool. I need to remove another use of my injections for the day. I'm gonna move my 20,
Alrighty.
and then I need a measure to see if I have. Oh, he is! Priscilla's not, but I'm gonna use triage because it gives me extra movement.
Okay.
Kind of get into the fray. Because Oliver took damage.
I mean, kind of.
I mean, it's enough to justify one use and to give Oliver advantage.
Fair enough.
You get 19 health back.
Nice.
And it is now time for the Gnoll's turn. This one is going to run up to Priscilla.
Ah! Swine.
Yikes.
Swine! Bite and a couple stabs, which do not hit.
Nope.
This one is going to spend its whole turn running, not getting anything done. These two flesh gnars are going to bite and stab at you, David. 21 and the 18, I think, both hit.
Yep.
And so you're going to take 9. He is also going to take damage, so roll that damage. And he dies from his wounds. And this one is going to bite and stab you.
Go ahead.
twice.
Hit me.
That's a 23, so you take 7 more piercing. Roll damage.
Hold on. I thought I subtracted the health earlier. Oh, you healed me, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I healed you for
Oh.
19. That's
Okay,
why.
yeah, I was full health. Okay, that's.
I
Okay.
have,
Or now I'm full health right now. So okay.
and then you took 9.
So
Yeah, you took 9, and then you're gonna take an additional 7,
43, and then
and then roll your damage for your quills.
just on one guy, right?
Yeah, just one guy.
14.
Jesus, he dies. And these guys are gonna run in.
The weapon choice is so unfortunate for these guys right now.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, the this is the reason armor of Agathis can be pretty busted too.
Yep.
Especially
Yep.
at high levels, you start doing like 15, 20 damage back.
As I was looking through, I started seeing these like body modification spells, and I was like, "Yep, yeah, we'll take these. Yep,
Yep.
yep."
This guy dies as he's shot with a longbow. That guy survives. This guy comes flying as he activates his music of haste.
Ooh.
He's on your team. It's fine.
I know, but I just like music.
So that's 30 feet base. That's 30 feet bone, or that's 60 feet. That's 60 feet base. And then that's another 60 feet for bonus action. And that's another 60 feet regular dash. As you just... The big scorpion just sees this gnoll with a battle axe and a cackling smile come... Just running through, ignoring everything. Let's
Say
see
another
here.
musician next time we use this setting.
No, oh god, we're gonna be using Pathfinder next time we use this setting, so I would ask not.
Okay, I won't.
I don't know how to build a magician for Pathfinder yet. I'm working on it. Damn
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we'll get there.
All right, so
When it's out, I'd love to.
2 glaive attacks against the scorpion who's grappling him, and again, no disadvantage. So that's 22 points of slashing damage.
Damn it, this son of a bitch.
Doesn't he take it because he's in close range?
No. He has to attack him with an unarmed, a light, or a... There's one other... natural weapon attack.
Yeah.
And, yeah, only if he's grappling does he
Yeah.
take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things,
Hey.
but
It's working when it's working, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm happy with the ruling. As
This
is.
one is going to bite at Priscilla for 24.
Yeah, that does it. Yeah, that 12 does it.
Nope. This one is going to run up to Tobias and bite him.
Oh no.
That's a 19.
That actually hurt.
19 will hit.
That's 11.
11 damage.
Yes, sir. And then this giant hyena will spend its turn running to get in range. Miss Priscilla.
Alright. Everything around me takes 5. It should have took 5 at the end of their turns if they already didn't.
Oh, well,
Um,
the hyena that bit you dies.
Oh, so he would have been dead before. Oh, no, it's at the end of his turn. Never mind. Yep. Never mind. So, Priscilla is going to use her bonus action to
hold on.
lay
There's
on
one more
hands.
creature. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Lay on hands.
Okay.
And that gets me up to 40
All right.
full health again. As the blood and remains from this thing dies. And then she will attack this other one nearest to her,
Okay.
whom I can see.
Yes, you can.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, I'm just gonna Lance.
I have Null Hunter on here twice? Why do I have Null Hunter on here twice? That makes no
Are there
sense.
2 Null Hunters?
Oh my god, Kingdom for a good roll. This is like the opposite of what I do on, what's her name, Yuriko?
Yeah.
When I was the Reckless Attack Barbarian. It's like, this is the
Mhm.
opposite.
All right, try again.
Okay.
There we go.
Well,
One out of every half.
it
Yeah,
seems that
what-
it seems that since you offered your kingdom, it wants to give you a good roll.
Yeah, jeez. Oh, okay, at least the damage was fair.
Dead.
Run through.
Yup.
As she kills this thing, I think she missed it because the moment hit. Oh, maybe. Just maybe she could have converted this creature. But no.
Into more blood?
Uh-huh. Now that they've met their god, they no longer need a mortal vessel. Yeah, and I can't see anything else. I don't see any enemies to my right. I do
There is an enemy kind of
see
here.
something to the left.
Yeah.
There is an enemy kind of here.
Yeah, kind of this way.
Oh,
One
You
square away
heard
from
us.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take my move.
you.
One.
This way.
Oh no! I meant the other way.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let the team wipe that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alrighty.
And that's all I can do without dashing on the horse.
Alrighty.
I don't want to dash because I don't know what's there. So yeah, we'll just leave it there.
Sorry, I need to put the glowy things on the people who need it.
Yeah.
That is actually my bad. Sorry.
Oh, that helps so much. I had no clue what was going on.
Yeah, sorry. That was 100% my bad. I forgot I didn't put it on their tokens. I just put it on the map. That was my bad.
Yeah. That helps so much. No wonder I'm so confused because I'm like running through enemies' faces and stuff. Okay. Now that I can kind of see,
Yep. My bad.
I'll just do that.
Alright.
And there we go.
Oliver, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna drag this guy over here. And I'm gonna take, oh, hold on, wait, how much? I think I was here, right? Yeah. So that's 40. I'm gonna take a claw attack at the big guy.
Okay.
13.
13 will hit.
Oh, nice. So 6, and he
Plus
is
an
now...
D4.
Oh, plus D4, and he is now also grappled.
Indeed he is.
Unless for some... Because he's a size class smaller than me, so I can grapple him, right?
Correct.
Okay. So then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement speed to just drag both these guys over here.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna sting the little one. Oh, and claw him, because he's in the other
Yes.
claw.
Okay.
So,
11
okay,
will not
nothing
hit.
on that. And then sting set. Damn!
Yep.
Well,
So, nothing doing there.
that's that.
Alrighty. Well,
They're over here now.
Leon will just roar in frustration as he tries to run to keep up. Actually, no. He actually has something he can do here. He is gonna throw a dart.
I didn't realize I was dragging him away from our allies. I didn't
Blue
even
dots,
think
man.
about that.
So he's gonna throw a dart at the one you have, the small one in your claw. It is
Okay.
technically a disadvantage though, but a 22 will still hit. So this guy takes 6 piercing damage.
Hits him
Oh
in
my
the neck.
And
That
you
is
just watch
awesome.
as he takes this like plant of some kind and it stabs into the hyena in your claw, who just coughs in your mouth.
Fucking
So,
love
how's Leon's health doing?
He's jacked. Like he's pretty fucked up. Actually,
Alright.
a lot lower than it needs to. It's actually fairly low.
Alright, hold on. I get to move that, and then I move in here. And as Leon, like, throws the dart, I'm gonna use triage.
Alright. Although, I will say that you note that almost 80% of the blood he's covered in is not his own.
I actually would know his exact health pool if I used an ability, but I just know he looks pretty messed up.
Oh yeah, he's jacked the fuck up.
I'm gonna use a use of medical training. What's his health? Because he's an ally.
He's at 25 of 67.
Oh my god,
Damn.
he's fucked up. Yeah, I'm using triage. That's like, I think my lowest, almost my lowest roll. 12 health back.
Alright, well, he
Nice.
heals 12. And he's just... as he's panting, you can see specks of blood flying out.
Like, a quick, as quick triage as possible, like some ointment and, bandages really fast. It helps when you don't have joints.
Right? Tobias, you're up.
Alright. I need to double check if I have healing spells, because learning that he's that fucked up. Tobias would want to heal him.
Learning! Yeah, no, Gobsy's like, oh, you're in bad shape, friend.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you got jacked the fuck up.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
Like,
Damn it, I don't
He's
have
like
any
pretty
healing
bad.
spells.
Tobias is like, I don't do the healing thing. That's what Gobsy's for.
Yeah.
I help. Wait, no, wrong accent. Shit. That one heals people.
Yes, that one does heal people.
Oh.
I guess I'll hurt people instead and use a firebolt on this big knoll since I'm 10 feet away. I don't get disadvantage.
Giant hyena, but yes.
Yeah, the hyena.
You're not
Trolls
a
and
pharmacist,
hyenas are
you're
the
a
same thing. It's
pharmacist.
just with a little bit of demonic influence dashed in there.
Wow, you're so racist. Well, technically specious, but you know. 22 will definitely hit.
Oh wait, I don't have advantage because...
18 will still hit.
Okay. 5. I rolled a 1 and a 2 for damage.
You hit
Hit
him with
on
the
5.
That's funny. Alright, anything else to buy? Did you want to move
Minor
away? Or...
dread, but that's it.
Alright. Alright, so now all of the hyena creatures are moving at one turn. So these
Excellent.
guys are going to move here, and they're going to shoot at the one in your claw. That's a 17 to hit on the first one.
Just holding him up further, making it easier to shoot.
Yep.
Like, here! Target practice, guys!
And you watch as 3 arrows just pepper him, and he falls limp. As he falls limp, this hyena just loses all of the fight, and it clearly wants to get away. But as you are holding it, this gnoll runs up and begins to growl and seems to communicate with it, and it begins to calm down. And you see it look to you, the scorpion, and then kind of look to Tobias. Call off the scorpion. Yes, this one will join ours. We need more hyenas anyway.
The scorpion leans down really close to this thing.
It looks up at you. You just clatter and clack at it.
And then just set it down. Careful.
It's like looking at the little thing, looking at the bigger thing as it's like slowly moving it down, looking back at the little one, looking at the big one, looking
It
at the
nods.
little one.
And
Yeah.
as soon as
Releases
you
its pincer.
as soon as you let go, this hyena goes running over and behind the gnoll,
Like, hides behind the knoll.
like a dog that just got kicked.
The scorpion's gonna take the other knoll that's in its pincer and like move it over to the little one. Look at the little one. Look at the dead knoll. Look at the little one.
Here.
The havoc runner will take the gnoll from you, the dead gnoll. From
Well,
you.
no, I'm kind of like I'm not really giving it to it. I'm gauging its response to it.
Oh, it looks and it like sees the dead gnoll, and then it looks up at you and nods. Good work.
I'm just gonna take my when he says good work, I nod and then I'm just gonna start stabbing this thing with my stinger over and over.
As he says good work, though, he actually like holds out this weird brown sphere. It smells of meat and bone and fish.
Pleasant.
Brown sphere.
Feed the scorpion.
Oh wait, does it smell like food?
Yeah.
I totally
He's
eat
offering
that.
you a treat,
I'm eating the shit out of it.
as he thinks you're a pet.
He legitimately thinks that you belong to Tobias.
I mean, that's
Tobias is the only person next to you and who's been like constantly moving along with you. So he's like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
I voraciously
tracks.
And
take
I've
this
been buffing
meatball
you.
and then just start stabbing this knoll over and over with my stinger. Throw him on the ground, step on him, roll around him with my barbs.
just fuck up the corpse.
Fuck this knoll, dude. That knoll sucks.
I apologize for interrupting your prayers, but says Priscilla looking up and down, filling her cup, but as the moment is ended, and just looking at the rest of us, particularly to our Leonin friend.
And Leon does approach, and as he does, he looks to the scorpion. Please stop that.
It stops.
Thank you. We should not disrespect the fallen, no matter how evil some of them might be. He then looks to the gnoll who has walked up next to him, and he looks to you. Looks to her. Thank you, Hieth. I am glad that you saw fit to agree with me. And she is here. That show to everybody.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
That's the best null I could get. I've been trying for the last half hour.
That's pretty fair.
Like
That's
it
pretty
wants
rad.
it wants to go wolf so hard. Or lion. It's nowhere in between. It's either wolf or lion. And this was the best I could find that was not
That's
either.
good.
I was like, bruh, this is so bullshit. But
Sad.
she looks. The vicious claws were lesser gnolls, yes? They deserved the fate they got, especially siding with the usurper. She then looks to the camp. Come, we will see what others are here, and what rations and food may be stored and kept. Thus, some of you require healing. And she leads you guys into the former Vicious Claws camp. As she does.
Does Leon follow?
Yeah,
Is Leon coming with us? Okay.
Yeah, Leon follows.
He is one of the ones that requires healing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was
She-
like, you better fucking follow. You're hurt too.
She walks over to the corpse of the chieftain. That is, like, in pieces. Some of him over there, some of him there, some of him over there, and
Is
over there.
that the guy that I
Yeah.
attacked? Oh shit.
That's the guy
I
who
forgot.
Where's
ripped
the
apart.
chieftain? Over there, and up there.
No.
Over there, and up there. But she then reaches down and grabs a leather cord from around his waist, and you can see there are some music tokens on it.
Ooh.
She then hands them over to, I imagine, Tobias. Yeah, because it would be Tobias, because your creature killed him, so you get the spoils.
Right. Thank you.
Ah, that is impressive,
Just
yes?
whisper over.
We actually couldn't hear you.
Your whispers didn't come through.
Basically, just turned to Oliver in the scorpion form and whispered, "I'll give them to you as soon as you turn back."
But,
Clackety clack clack.
That's what I expect.
about what I expect. She leads you to the chieftain's hut, which is the only permanent structure. Everything else are tents. However, the chieftain's hut appears to be one of those big fat African trees. What are they called? Damn it! It's a really fat one.
Baobab?
Yes, thank you.
Baobab.
Baobab? And those are Madagascar. I mean, still kind of Africa, but
I thought they were in Africa.
They're the one from the Little Prince.
I legitimately thought they were from Africa. I'm not a florist. Well,
I kind of like
herbologist.
plants. I mean, they're related. Okay, there's a couple.
But anyway,
What
And
about
they're
that one
technically
tree that's
cactuses.
covered in thorns and its seeds fucking detonate?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the dynamite tree.
I don't think that's what it's actually called, but
You can look that up, and that's what pops up.
But anyway, she leads you to the chief's house and sits on the porch, such as it is. Really, it's just a flattened bit of stone that's before a set of steps that lead down. And she sits down and gestures for Leon and the others anyone who's injured to sit down, and a pair of gnolls covered in more music tokens walk up and will begin to cast healing spells on those who need it. And as she does, she just... I am old enough to remember the old days. It has been too long. Too long, yes. Too long since Knoll kind was unprosperous. Leon, we have provided our word to you, and we have done as we said we would. We expect you to honor your word to us, yes? You have it. I give you my word that when I ascend to my throne, the peace between Knolls and Leonin shall ring for as long as I rule. Knolls and Leonin shall prosper in the Pridelands. No longer shall we be enemies or citizens at war with one another. I will take this oath to the Plains Hunters and the River Fang. Oath Fang. Right. And we shall all know.
Gobsy would raise her hand. We did gain their support. As well as the Bone Laughers only have one member left. He did request the bones of...
The usurper.
Was it the chieftain? The bones of the usurper, though.
He can have them. The scarred one is not to be taken lightly. He will fall. So you say, so you seem to believe. But we won by the skin of our claws and teeth today. But I will have more of you. What does it matter? The River Oath Fang are weak. Yes, they are starving. They have been made example of. If the Bone Lappers are not with us, and there is only one left, what happened to the rest?
They were slaughtered.
That is not good. No.
Oathfang as well. I helped fix their river. The water should be running clean soon. If not already.
Salmon's children have returned.
One of Salmon's children was poisoned and was poisoning the river. They removed it, and the water should be running clean, as I said, soon. That's the hope, at least.
And what of the Plains Hunters? We know...
For my reference, that's ones we helped with Rhino and the Phoenix Egg, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
We helped them restore 2 of their land gods, and now they will be aiding us. We came here due haste from there, faster than they could rally.
You freed the Ash Phoenix?
And Rhino.
Click, click.
That is good. With Salmon, the Rhino, and the Phoenix, I will tell Gazelle. Good. Good. But we need to recoup our strength, Leon. I agree. And I will call all of the other Knoll tribes here and see what aid I can get from the other Leonans. It will take them long to reach. And we have seen the birds. The great feathered ones flying in the skies. The nest? We assume. We don't know why they are involved, but they are moving. Something about hiding people. Don't understand. Message was garbled. And not at us. They flew over us to the wall. You tracked them? I sent fastest scouts with most of our speed tokens. Hence why we had so few in battle. I was wondering. They told the wall that if they are hiding people, then they will be fired upon and brought low. But they have never taken the wall. Good to know. My friends, he then looks to you all. Thank you for your help in this matter. Gathering the Plains Hunters must have been no easy feat, and I appreciate all that you have done. Our last obstacle is the usurper himself. He has taken the seat of power here. A place known as the Rock. It is a monolith in its own way. Some say it is where Lion first stepped down into the Pride Lands. It is where he watched the Pride Lands from, if the old tales are to be believed.
Where is the Rock?
Northeast of here. Not very far. We will get there in a day from here. But the usurper will have other gnolls with him, and even Leonin who have decided to worship and work with him. It will be an uphill battle, and I ask for your assistance once again.
Looking at this, or line, because I don't think Priscilla has met them.
No.
There's a look as she's gone about her task collecting the blood, and purifying it as is her custom. And looking at it, oh. All of God's children fighting amongst each other, huh? And she says, just looking at our Leonin. What's one more bit of bloodshed? What's one more life?
Unfortunately, it is one life that needs to be extinguished. I had hoped to reason with him, but that was not to be.
There will be many after, as there were many before. It is the duty of God-bound creatures to fight and to die. I envy you. And she just sits there staring into her little watering can of blood.
He simply shakes his head. There's no true king who revels in spilling the blood of his people. But
You misunderstand, Leonin. I am not asking or commenting on revelry. Far from it. But your divinity.
he tilts his head ever so curiously. I must admit I am at a loss for understanding. You are.
I am a procession of a one. Though they have named me Priscilla.
Click.
Click, click.
Click, click.
I see. And you say you are without the divine.
Completely. Ask any of your priests.
He actually just looks over to Hieth. And she is sitting there cross-armed, and she just looks at you, Priscilla, and inhales. Not of a god I know. There is something, but it is not a scent I recognize. I see.
I have a theory about my creation, but it is here nor there. And she just
I
looked.
did have something to. Oh,
Good.
Go. No, I need to ask Brent something because I am trying to. I'm trying to figure out something about what I'm supposed to be. Because I forgot. I know someone's trying to set up a portal, and I don't think it was me.
Nope. It is Tobias.
Me.
Yeah, I remember someone was trying to set up a portal, but I had another mission to gain allies. I don't remember what my orders were, and I need.
Wait, isn't Tyrador also trying to set up a portal?
Correct.
You and Tyrador.
Well,
not me.
Tobias and Tyrador.
Yeah,
just,
Tobias.
just because we're on the subject.
Yes.
Because we've missed almost a month and a half, I think.
Yes.
I think everybody is a little. Let's recap.
What are
Okay.
everyone's motivations?
What is everyone's motivations here? Let's just recap how we're having fun with it.
Okay, I'll do my own motivation. I'm a spy for the Nest, but it's okay. I'm playing
You've been
both
very open about it, and we're thankful for that.
Most honest I ever.
That's Oliver.
Yep.
That's how good spies
That's
work, though. Remember the Iron Bull from Inquisition? He was a great spy. First thing he told you is, "Hey, I'm a spy.
Yep.
I'll be reporting on you, but we'll get drinks later."
So Tobias and Tyrador have similar missions. Tyrador's mission is to set up a portal for the Beast King, in order to allow the Beastmen to return to a more ancestral homeland. Here, they have legends of the Wildlands in their oral storytelling, and want to see it set up. Tobias has a similar goal, except his technical mission was given to him by the Sovereign and the Sovereignty as a whole.
Okay.
I think we both had the objective to set up the portal to the Wildlands, but I had the additional objective to locate the what was it called? The one Wild Grove up north.
The Grove.
Oh yes,
something.
the Grove of the Wild Gods.
The Grove of the Wild Gods, to recover some of the Beast Folks' history and try to get that reconnection with natural order of things.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought Tyrador was the one working for the Sovereignty.
So
they both
Did the DM get us mixed up?
So no, the Beast King works for the Sovereignty technically, but the Beast King is the one who sent Tyrador specifically.
That's okay. That's where my confusion's at.
Yeah.
They're
I
both
sent
from
him
the
secret.
Sovereignty.
Yes.
So So that sounds like the goal's there.
Yes.
Um,
Now, Gobsy, your mission
Yeah.
was to go out and explore the Wildlands for the good doctor. And then, of course, make allies for him so he could step out and possibly procure more test subjects. As he has grown quite bored testing his wits and powers on the denizens of the Scourged Swamp.
Like, let him. Would it be. So, my question, I would know. I assume I would know. Would you rather, like, let passage here or send people there?
So, the getting them for experiments is not something he would want you to tell people. That's kind of his hush hush. But it's just basically a, hey, my master wishes to make an alliance with you, and this is where he lives, and he would like to make a favorable alliance with you, offering you medicines, etc.
Yeah.
And he does live in the ruins.
Yeah. I sent people back there for
Yes, you did.
upgrades.
I'm gonna step away to refill my drink real quick. I'll still be able to hear because wireless.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was just like, if I remember, I'm trying to gain allies, not telling, obviously, for the second half, but gain allies and...
You are correct, madam.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
And then to reiterate on my end,
Yes, and Priscilla...
Priscilla thus far has stated that she is looking for these specific terms, too.
what specific terms?
I'm sorry, what
Allied?
specific terms?
Hold on, I'm typing them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was like, did you
Okay.
cut off? Huh?
Video...
It's an uber secret objective that only the DM can know.
But, her secondary objective, which she's made very, very, public, is she is looking for a god of her own.
Indeed.
And it sounded like she thought that god is supposed to be this like forbidden god, right?
Yeah, I don't think she's let anybody know that at this point.
You
but
said
yeah.
you said something. Your character said something about it. I don't remember what the context was.
Yeah.
but
The context
it
was
came
that.
up.
Yeah, she thinks that a term that's been thrown around once or twice might be it.
Okay.
But she hasn't committed full forward into that, so that's been her motivations.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just something she heard about that was like a niche god that nobody really knows about, and that was kind of her interest in it, or... Okay.
And then the only other consistent motivation is that she's been collecting blood, purifying it, and taking communion with it. And she's done this with one god's blood, and now that we are talking to our Leonin friend...
Back into that. Sorry
yeah,
to derail.
no.
That's important. That was good.
Yeah,
No,
just recapping what
Been a
everybody
while.
was doing. Now that we're recapping, she looks this Leonin. When you become... When the land chooses you to be divine again. Because again, that's how it works, right?
So,
In the
yes.
setting. Yeah, because she would know that for sure. I'll ask only for a bit of your blood for my services. Nothing more.
He nods, and actually seems to like genuinely like accept that as a reasonable payment. And he, as he looks to you, I shall indeed be happy to part with a small portion of my blood in order to make sure that you are appeased
Compensated?
with
I was
your
like,
service.
Choir and Miracle would love your blood. A blessing indeed. And she just gives a nod.
He
It's very
blinks.
sad nod. And she looks back into her little communion watering can and gives it just the saddest flower expression you could think of. Just her body wrapping around it.
I love this.
I know
love
what it's
the-
like to miss my home.
I love the saddest flower. I don't know why that's an image I love to death, but that's an image I love to death. It's just, I am the saddest flower.
I would like to use one of my abilities, if I may.
By all means.
As she's resting or, wrapped around this thing, I would like to use the last flower ability, which is more of a flavor one.
D?
You become ordinary plants.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So the armor's just sitting there guarding this little watering can as the area
Plant.
becomes a little flower bed. But you can hear her. A little chant on the wind.
Oh,
Again,
that's so
a
cool.
choir of one.
God, sorry.
But presently, he nods. I shall do just that. And he then... Yes?
Sorry. When we remove the usurper and your throne is reclaimed, my mentor and master is looking for alliances. He can offer medicine and technology to help rebuild.
And where does your master hail from, if I might ask?
The ruins west of... What is it? The marsh? The marsh?
Technically, they're west of what's known as the Iron Ridge.
East of the Iron Ridge, right?
Yes, east of the Iron Ridge, sorry.
Just east of the Iron Ridge.
And actually, allow me to reveal a new section of the map as he blinks. Your master lives near the Iron Mains?
I believe so.
That is interesting. The Iron Mains are... Well, quite frankly, they are powerful. And they are... Well, they are something wonderful. And I am going to have to ask them of your master if they know him and if they can give me a good guide. But if they agree and they think it is a wise idea, then I would be happy to. I will certainly at least return payment for your services rendered.
That is all I can ask.
He then looks to Eth. I have already promised you your reward. Indeed. But the nest, it moves. If they are actually looking to attack again, we do not have the numbers to repel them this time. When they attacked the first time, the Pride Lands was strong, and we drove them out. Barely. Lion still walked with us when that happened. Yes, I am aware. It was a troubled time for my father. He does not remember it fondly. And their new weapon. That blazing sky. That is different than the last time. The last time it was red. This time it is blue. More magical in nature. I am aware. The spirits cry out. They hated it. It hurt them. And she kind of just shakes her head. Irritating. One thing at a time. Your tribe may lay claim to the Vicious Claws' lands, and supplies, and whatever else they have left behind. Of course, to the victor goes the spoils. That is how it is done. However, our allies will also have access to the materials. They can claim anything in the chief's hut. That is the only concession I will make. Does that suit you all?
I was hoping to help make medicine. If there's none in there, that would be a shame. Did anybody hear that?
Yeah.
Sorry, everything just went really quiet. I'm like, did my headset
Yeah,
there?
I figured I was in character, wrapped up in my own little world.
Yeah,
so,
I know. No one
yeah.
said
I
anything. I'm
figured
like, my
for her,
headset
it
died?
made sense not to say anything.
Tobias didn't have a response for that.
But as he hears it, he nods his head. Very well. It seems that you shall have this sorted between all of you. I am glad to know it. And he stands up. I will take one of the smaller tents, as I do not need much. But I do need to rest, as I am quite tired. It has been a long campaign. My friends, I will see you on the morrow.
His wounds got healed, right?
Yeah. His wounds are healed, but he's still tired. Like,
I was gonna ask the healer specifically for Tobias and the Scorpion.
mm-hmm. Oh, they healed everybody.
If they can remove a toxin, like, lesser restoration.
Yeah, they can remove toxins.
I'd recommend removing any toxin. I gave them medicine to help them in the fight, but the after effects can be nauseating.
And they nod and pull up another music, and they cast it, and are able to basically heal them.
Yeah, it will remove the effect of the
poison, yeah.
Of the injection, but they wouldn't get the... Because me and Callie were talking about the injections earlier, and we were talking that a minute just seems real short for some of the effects.
Yeah, for some of them.
Yeah, because some of them are, like, nice in battle, but, like then again, an hour would probably be better, and then I just
think there's one that gives you, like, dark vision.
Yeah, for an
that
hour.
Doesn't feel good, because, you can't use it for
and if you want to use it for, like, a diplomatic encounter, you could do it for an hour, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just exploration, but
yeah,
you'd have to do
and I figured
case.
And I upped them both to an hour, so instead of a minute effect and then a minute poison, it's an hour effect, hour poison.
Yeah.
Well, you're like, like, the withdrawals or whatever are wearing off.
Yeah. But, as Leon stands, and he makes his way towards the nearest tent in order to fall asleep in it, TF looks to all of you. Tell me, why have you outsiders stuck your noses here? I mean no offense, no, but it is unusual for outsiders to help in the Wildlands. Why?
As I stated, I've been sent out to gain allies for the good doctor. You can only do so much with only a little, as you may know, looking at the war.
She just looks out and nods as you can see her people moving about, collecting the dead,
Yeah,
and very likely going to eat them.
yeah. He may have power of his own, but only one can do so much.
I see. And a lot of you?
Me and all my sisters were actually sent out to gain allies, I believe.
There are more of you squishy ones?
Yes, 10, right?
Yes.
I thought there were, yeah, because there's 5 subraces, right? And you said there's 2 of each of us?
Yes.
Yeah. There are 10 of us.
You, and she points to Tobias, you look like you are from the Elderwood. You are a long way from home.
Longer than you know! Sorry.
I'm sorry, but I'm not from E.
Wait. Then where do you come from?
The sovereign landmass from across the sea.
There are lands across the seas?
Quite far.
She
But
actually
yes.
looks at you with, like, hope. We have heard legends that all of the lands that were not the wilds had died. When
Not all.
the Great Shattering took place and broke the wildlands into pieces and destroyed what was not here.
Well, the beastkin who survived the divergence, splitting, whatever you wish to call it, wished to reconnect and find these lands once again, and have sent a number of us here to the wildland. The nest has been controlling our contact for some time, and we've been attempting to find locations to set up portals and other means of transport that would circumvent their domineering control.
You will need the lands of magic, lands of death. There's only 2 places that I know of with the natural power to support a portal of any substantial size. Portals were once commonplace in the Wildlands. We traveled from the Pridelands, from the Rock, to the Kingdom, and to the Great Oasis, Grand Oasis in the south. But after the war against corruption, consumption, we lost that. The Black Sands. She hisses the name as if it's the worst kind of curse imaginable. The Black Sands in the desert corrupted the magic. Only the dead land safe. And the undead city seems to have something. It draws the dead to it. Draws to the flame. It is evil. But if you can get to the Isle, the ruins of old, the Isle or the Dead City, either should serve your function. Those places are untouched by the corruption, by the black. She then, leans in close and in a conspiratorial kind of voice, do not trust the black water. The black water will consume all.
Tobias will take note of that. Quite literally, he pulls out a little notebook and writes down everything she is saying.
The black water ate great Lapper. It consumed him all. It was only through the death of Elephant, the sacrifice he made, that the Wild Ones were able to seal the Blackwater. Chen.
You good?
Sorry, that voice is really hard on the throat. But presently,
I can imagine.
she growls, "If you are headed to the Grove, stop by Elephant's Rest, learn of the Blackwater and the war. You will find answers. You will find knowledge, and hopefully you can prevent the Blackwater from coming. The usurper is bringing it. We know he is doing so. The land looks sick. Whatever he found, it is evil." She then stands. "My tribe will feast tonight. I suggest those of you with weaker constitutions look away. Cannibalism is not often pretty. But it is the only honor that we can give our fallen kinsmen." And with that, she bows her head and makes her way towards where her gnolls are gathered. And you notice that her clan is actually smaller than the vicious ones. It seems that Leon and you guys in turn did most of the work. Without you, she would not have been able to triumph here. And she is well aware of that. But the clan that she has is, well, consuming their fellow gnoll species. And they are... There is a quiet revelry, but also respect going on. Something about gnoll culture that the fallen will feed the strength of the living. Basically a way to reuse, renew, and not waste. It seems that in the Pride Lands, as well as in most of the Wildlands, the idea of reusing and never wasting is...
You tried very hard not to say reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes, I did. But it seems that this is a common practice for those of you who are not from the Wildlands. In fact, Tobias, in the Sovereignty, cannibalism among the Beastmen is considered a taboo. Mostly because there's no need, but also because it reminds of a time where the Beastmen were struggling as a people. However, you have this chieftain's hut, and it is massive on the inside. It is big enough that you can all... Huh? No, not as a huge creature. The door is too small.
Well, I think it's been at least a minute. I think that spell only lasts a minute. I think I'm down to large.
Yeah, you would still have to drop that. Sorry.
Damn it! I'm staying outside.
Fine. But
I'm staying outside as a big scorpion for an hour.
Yeah, for like an hour.
But you guys are able to go in and rest, and the chieftain's hut is nice. Very clearly the vicious claws were thriving, and while the plains hunters didn't degrade, they weren't thriving. However, there's luxury in here. All of the furniture, such as it is, while it is tribal in make, is still well made and decorated, and there is ornamentation here. There are also trophies, skulls of various creatures that have been killed. There is wine in earthen jars and jugs. There is fresh foodstuffs, most of it being meat, though there are some non-meat sources, mostly breads and cheeses. One thing you note, though, is that there are some crates in here that contain most of these supplies. and they do not possess any logo you are familiar with at first glance. Although, Oliver, you can make me a investigation or a history, and Gobsy, you can do the same.
I am not inside.
Oh, that's right. So you can't do shit.
I'm burying myself outside.
Investigation or history?
Yeah. The symbol is a pair of winged horned horses in like a yin-yang pattern, but in the center of it is a horseshoe. You know this symbol to be the crest of Uma Town. Uma Town is a place populated by mostly centaur.
Interesting.
As well as a few sentient, sapient horsefolk. Shrug. But it seems that these gnolls have raided Umatown caravans that have traveled along or too close to the Pride Land borders. But, such as it is. There's plenty of space for all of you who want to be in here. Marv and Tyrdor are able to fit as well. As well as not Altera, but the new character.
May,
that's right. May. Yep.
we lost one May, gained another different May.
Yep. And you are all able to rest for the day, as you are going to spend a few days here gathering strength and waiting for the gnolls and any Leonin who will arrive to help. And we will get to that next week. So, I would like to
Next week or the week after?
Or, you know what I mean, next time.
We get it.
Yeah.
So, I would like to thank all of my wonderful viewers. Thank you all so very much for joining us here today in the Wildlands. My poor brother, Mr. Mason, was sick. Unfortunately, possibly food poisoning. So he was unable to attend and stay for long. But we wish him a speedy recovery. And I cannot do this alone, and I had a fantastic cast of characters with me today. So, in no particular order, we had Gobsy, played by Mr. Eric.
Woo! Time to make medicine. I'm so excited to actually do this for the first time.
Indeed, our medic, a homebrew class that Mr. Eric and some of his friends came up with, and I have been slowly editing here and there.
Yeah. Hopefully one day it'll show up on his Patreon, and
I'm all for it.
Consider it a playtest.
when it works.
Yeah, when it works. This will be the most play-tested class/subclass that appears on my Patreon so far.
Yeah.
Then we have my brother, Mr. David, playing Oliver.
Click, click. Click, 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 clack. Clickety clack.
Scorpion noises.
Scorpion Morse code.
Click, 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 click.
It's like my favorite thing to do is just be in beast form and communicate with people. It's my favorite thing.
Oh gosh,
I love it. I love it so much. It's my favorite. I'm never gonna stop.
We have
even when I learn how to talk while in beast shape, not gonna do it. Fuck that. Not gonna do it.
Just be asshole.
You can, you won't. Yeah.
Hey, I learned this shit ad lib. I didn't have a teacher. They didn't tell me I can talk while I'm a bear.
I think all of us are talkative anyway, so.
Yeah. No.
We
It's
then
actually. Sorry, go ahead.
we then of course have Exile, our bunny Professor Tobias, who's from the moon.
No, I'm not.
You're from the moon?
No.
I knew it.
Say goodbye, Exile.
Oh, right. Goodbye. I'm not just here to deny the fact I'm from the moon.
I actually have to say things.
You know. And, of course, last but certainly not least, is the ever-lovely Callie Cat, playing the godless procession, Priscilla.
You know, no matter what happens, guys, keep your faith up.
I support
Because
that.
if you don't, I'll have
Priscilla
to
will come for you.
eat another. I'll have to eat another, god coin.
But one final few pieces of announcements. Number one is I will be streaming later this evening, and I will be streaming Rogue Trader. So for those of you who joined me for the first part of Rogue Trader, join me for my second foray into this wonderful game. Also, in other news, my work schedule for my main job will be changing. So I will have 3 days off and work 10 hours in a day. I much prefer this kind of schedule because 3 days off is 3 days off. And so you will be seeing a lot more streams happening on Fridays. In fact, you will see streams starting to crop up Thursday nights, fairly late in the evening into Friday morning. You will also see streams in late Friday night for the current future. That may change as I am posting new games looking for new players. In fact, I am posting a pay-to-play Shattered Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. I am hosting that game from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will also be alerting you all more about when I host games on the Rogue Trader stream, as it will appear in the top right-hand corner of this little fun window as a little text, so you can all see it for yourself. I will also be using it as a pause screen from time to time. So, if you are interested in acquiring me as your DM, maybe you like my game style, maybe you like my DMing style, or maybe you just like the dulcet sound of my voice. You know, whatever your fancy. By all means, please reach out on Roll20 or on any other social media. I am Dr. Wolfenstein on much and more. My TikTok, Patreon, YouTube are all linked on my Twitch account and will be in the video description, as well as my Twitch will be in the YouTube video description. I look forward to seeing you all in the next surgery. Next week, I will come to you with the first Seas of Odari game for the new year. I cannot wait. It will be fun. I do again apologize for the hectic schedule in December, but I work in a casino and December is crazy time. So I was working 6-day weeks and overtime and bullshit. So,
Anyway,
I want to thank you all again from the bottom of my heart for joining us for this first stream of the year, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I wish you all a happy new year. Let us all be healthier, happier, and try to make more money in 2024. And
Happy Year of the Dragon.
Indeed. Oh my god, it's Year of the Dragon. And we're playing Dungeons
Time
&
to
Dragons.
build our horde!
Yeah, right? I need more dice.
That would be a whole different campaign.
Oh yeah, play as dragons the whole campaign.
The players are all dragons.
I mean, I have a one-shot where you guys play as dragons. I just need to expand that. But anyway, that might be something fun for later.
That might be fun on like a day, yeah, where you're just not feeling up to it, or or not, don't have your prep ready, and be like, hey, you're all playing dragons now.
Yep.
I
But
technically have the stat block to play as dragons.
nice.
Doc just has to approve it.
Truth. But thank you all so very much for joining us on our surgery for today. I will see you later for the next one. I have been your King of the Wilds for this surgery, and until next time, stay wild, my friends.
Bye bye.
sayonara.